My man was like, she.
Right, and I don't hear him talk like that.
My man hit the Clay Davis on him.
For real, he did. I wasn't ready for that behavior.
We live, y'all.
We live.
What's happening? What episode is this? 152 of Intelligently Ratchet. I am one of your co-hosts, Justin, Mr. Thornton at the bank, guy called Specs on Instagram. With me, I got the Chick-fil-A of DJs, DJ P9.
What's happening? Good to see you.
Artist extraordinaire, Miss Candy Carver.
How y'all doing today?
Bishop is running late. He's doing something, working on his 16 is not enough and all his other projects that he got going on. So he will be here allegedly. But you know, like as always, shout out to everybody that's gonna be watching on Facebook, all the Ratcheteers watching on Instagram and YouTube and Twitch and the whole nine. Make sure you're sharing this to your timeline. It costs you nothing, but it does everything for us. So we greatly appreciate just hitting the sharing it to your timeline, showing us some love. Does everything for that algorithm. Appreciate it. Thank you. What's going on? How y'all been?
Been marvelous, man. It's been a good day.
Been
a good week.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, Candy, how you doing?
I'm all right today.
You all right today? All right,
yeah.
Good. I want you to be all right every day, but I'm glad that you all right today.
One day at a time, right?
It's like that sometimes,
Yeah.
I be humaning.
Right.
Humaning. Nothing wrong with that.
Humaning. Okay.
Y'all.
Got you. No doubt. All right, so as we just talking about, we started talking about the fight, so we're gonna have it at P9's garage, right?
The way my garage is set up,
your garage set up for the fight.
Right, your garage is set up perfectly for us.
The way your garage set up is set up for the fight. What's happening?
We might don't give me the line on air, but we'll figure something else out. We'll find a way.
So the thing is, it starts early because that was gonna be my issue. Is that like how y'all rocking this if it's on a Sunday?
Right.
But it looks like it starts at 6.
Oh, okay.
So the upside is that we ain't all got to be up till butt crack of dawn,
right?
Watching boxing on Sunday morning. But yeah, it starts at 6, so that makes it more functional for others to not try to opt out.
Right.
And I said it like that on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Those people who be trying to like, man, it's Sunday night, I can't. Bullshit. It's 6. It's 6.
Right. Exactly.
But those same people know it's like, all right, if it start at 6, that means the joint gonna be going to about 9, depending on how many cars is in, ahead of it. And then, you're gonna have the drinkers, you're gonna have the festivities. So it's like, I gotta get up in the morning. I'm usually on Sundays, they usually try to get to bed around 8:30, 9 o'clock, to start their week. So I mean,
at least 10.
Yeah,
at least 10 o'clock.
At 10 o'clock? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
10 o'clock, get some rest. But I mean, if it's starting at 6, like you said, it'll probably go till 10 for sure.
Trilla's doing it, right? So
yeah,
you're gonna have you already know you're gonna have each fight, and depending on how many rounds, how many minutes per round, let's just say a good 30 minutes per fight.
Mm-hmm.
In between the cards, you're gonna have somebody performing.
Exactly.
And then you usually have like that main one too that goes a little bit longer than the other performers. So you're gonna have a concert and a fight all in one. So it's gonna be a couple hours.
It's gonna be a party. So basically, we really need to figure this out. Like all I heard was that we really need to figure this out because it's gonna be a party.
Oh, I mean, I hope y'all do. I ain't gonna be here. So
oh well, then you don't
gonna
know.
be.
Never mind.
I'm gonna be away. I'm gonna be outside.
Outside somewhere sunny.
I'm gonna be outside.
Okay, well, never mind. I'm just bootlegged on my couch. I give up. If anybody knows anywhere, right, drop this shit in the chat or something. Yeah. Somebody.
I'm gonna be outside.
Because both of you have already opted out, because that's what I have heard just now.
Well, no.
It's cool. Everybody opted out.
Y'all can still go to P's garage. I think that'll be.
No, he won't let us. You didn't hear him? You didn't hear him?
Look, you just gotta do a little persuasion.
You just gotta press on a little bit. What you saying?
That's all.
Well, look, since we're talking about the fight, I mean, is it just gonna be a one-way battle? Who do you think is gonna win this particular exhibition? I'm just saying. Jake Paul really thinks he's got a chance.
No, he doesn't. Do you really think he really thinks that?
Yeah. I think he does. Yeah. I think he honestly believes it. I think he thinks from a size point of view, from an age point of view, he got the edge. He think, he's got the momentum right now, and Floyd hasn't done much lately. That's his mindset. Now that doesn't mean much, but that's what he's thinking.
Right.
In his head, he got it. He got it in the bag. And he was talking about this on, I believe it was Mike Tyson's podcast. He was saying, he's got that win behind him when you're undefeated, and and you feel like can't nobody touch you, can't nobody stop you. He's like,
and that's what I was wondering too. I'm like, has he been training? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because there's a difference between being in shape and being like boxing ready,
fighting ready. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a difference. So I wonder, if he's actually ready. I hope so, because I'm rooting for him. I want to see Floyd win. I think it's going to be a lot of people. They don't care if the other boy wins. They just want to see Floyd lose.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah. Sorry, good brother.
Okay.
How does saying work, yo?
Yeah, so I think it's gonna be I think it's Floyd. I'm rooting for Floyd.
Yeah, me too.
But and it's gonna be another thing, like if he gets knocked down or not, because he's only been knocked down once or twice.
Yeah, I believe so.
In his career. So
might be the telltale sign of the early demise of that gentleman's.
Yeah, but at the same time, Floyd old though, and he ain't been fighting. So
right.
That'll do it. I mean, that'll do it on its own.
Yeah.
Somebody old and size wise, that dude. What is he, like 6'3", 6'4"? He a big fella.
Yeah, he a big fella.
Right. So, hopefully Floyd is still elusive. If he gonna win, he gonna win by points. He not gonna knock him out. I don't think.
I don't see him knocking him out.
And if he wins, if Paul wins,
we'll never hit the end of it.
It's a drastic change of the sport. Like,
right. Well, I mean, the sport is changing on its own already. Look, we're not doing pay-per-view like that no more. I mean, when's the last time you really was like, oh, I'm gonna watch this boxing joint? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ain't really been a whole lot of.
More like UFC stuff.
We got Bishop Omega in the building.
Shout out to me looking like I'm dressed today as a person that has a low budget indie film on Netflix.
You do look,
because you're the nigga
with your hat like that. Right. You do look like a homeless filmmaker.
Like, what I'm saying, I'm a struggling artist.
You look like Seth Rogen. You the black Seth Rogen. We all thought we knew this already.
I feel like that I look like that I'm stinking up the whole place.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I'm right there.
Right.
Shout out to me. But yeah, man, but I want to say this though right here about the Floyd Mayweather and that. But we got to understand this right here. Floyd Mayweather is in awesome shape.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Floyd Mayweather is one of those boxers that the reason why he boxed the way he boxed because he always stayed in shape.
He stayed ready.
He stayed ready, so he don't have to get ready.
Gotcha.
Also, we got to talk about someone that has been boxing for fucking 45 years, right?
Okay.
So it's like this, like, Floyd Mayweather is old, but is he really? He's not really old in human years.
All my life I had to fight.
You know what I'm saying? So what? He's like 40 years old,
something like that.
Something like this, right? Like for real, at 44, 40 years old, you still just getting into your grown man strength. Like, you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
You still.
Oh, yeah. That grown man, that bird.
Oh, so I ain't peaked yet.
Like you got
peaked yet. Like 44, 40. What I'm saying is, you keep in shape, you locked in. It's a certain type of testosterone that older men get. Like, don't fuck with any nigga. You know what I'm saying? With a little bit of weight on them after about 38. It's gonna be a bad day for you. And if you're not knowing what you're gonna do, that's nothing but blunt force trauma. Those punches are gonna feel like mini car accidents. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna feel like you're like, every time you slam your foot up in the door, you know what I'm saying? Or that's how it's gonna feel. The punch is gonna feel. So I think that Floyd is gonna be crafty enough and defensive. We have to forget, man. Like, if Floyd is still quick enough to dodge those punches, you know what I'm saying? Because he told you the shell is here. You know what I'm saying? All he has to do, the shell, and like he could dip, he could body shot. That's what. This all. Show us
one time. How's it look?
It's like the body shot come in here. Bam,
bam, not bam, bam,
bam. Bam, you know what I'm saying? Just come over the top. Bam, get off me. That's my impression of Floyd.
I just want y'all to know that the reason I'm still here is because you make me laugh, and I love you because you make me laugh. Thank you. That was entertaining.
Okay.
Lord mercy.
But so so how many viewers you think gonna be watching this in comparison to the other Triller matches? You think there's gonna be a highly viewed fight?
I think so.
Yeah, I think too. Remember, it's like I said about changing the sport, and yes, it is changing. But think about, like, it's getting crossover now almost. Like, right? Think about it, like the people who made part of the reason they're getting so much money is the idea that they're anticipating so many people watching, right? They're gonna make the money back, and it's because they get that always Floyd, but then there's this new cat that is making his way, but by way of social media. Well, what we process is social media, right?
Right.
I was talking to a friend of mine about the fact that, like, there are entities or parts of technology that we process as toys or like for fun, or we didn't take very seriously, right? So when people come from those spaces, like comedians coming from Instagram, right? Fighters coming from fucking YouTube, we don't take that seriously because we don't process that as legitimate entities.
Podcasts coming from Facebook Live.
Podcast coming from Facebook Live.
Right. But because of how technology is changing, how people are accessing things, you stand to broaden your audience by using some of these things that we previously didn't look at as legitimate. I remember when I was in college and Wikipedia. Remember, I don't know. When I was in college, that's all I can say. When I was in college, I remember them talking to us about Wikipedia and being like, you can't use that shit for none of your papers. There's no legitimacy there, blah, 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 blah. Now, we know that it's not 100% legitimate. However, it's used pretty, not necessarily as a standard, but it's used fairly consistently in news media spaces that we process as legitimate, right?
Right.
So people gonna watch because we are broadening what's legitimate.
That makes sense.
Right. It's like, it's like one of those situations where, you know, you got you're not a real celebrity because you only did it on YouTube. Nah, it's still a million people that fucking know you, which makes you famous. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
You know, so it doesn't matter where the fame comes from. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. You know, before there was YouTube, before there were, you know what I mean, pictures and everything like that, like, you got people that were infamous and all off of newspaper articles. You know what I mean? People read the newspaper about you, like Billy the Kid, Al Capone. Al Capone didn't have a fucking Facebook page, but everybody knew who the fuck he was.
Right.
Because in the papers. He was in the papers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
word of mouth.
Word of mouth.
All that, you know. But now you don't need to say anything. You just Twitter fingers.
Yep.
But yeah, so all right. Talk about that fight. I will try to watch it, hopefully. You know, I look forward to it.
If you don't, it'll be okay.
It'll be on social media. I'll know.
Right, you'll know what happened.
Exactly.
I'll know what happened, but you know, I should have good internet, and you know, I'll find a sports bar or something.
Right.
Hopefully they'll find it. They'll have it playing out there. So,
you know what I'm saying? You can always go update your Cody box or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that I use Cody, but for those that do,
Who's Cody?
I ain't know people still using that.
So we could. I know, right? He gotta
taking me back.
I remember when they announced the fight, and I was like, "Yo, we can." I was like, "Hey, it's $25 if we order it now. We gonna watch it. And ain't nobody say nothing." And now it's probably like $100. You know what I'm saying?
It's probably not $100. Probably check it right now.
I'm
not watching it. Is it on? What is it on?
Triller.
Was it?
So that's like the
app, whatever it's called.
The Triller app.
Yeah, but it was like $20 when they first announced it.
Oh no, now it's like expensive. That's right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
I remember we were talking about this.
It's like the early bird special. Right. But we'll catch the low lights on SportsCenter.
But I'm saying who watching? Somebody got that $20 Triller app.
Yeah, I mean, somebody out there got it. I mean, if you out there, if you watching, and let us know.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Let us know.
Yeah, because I remember I was watching it and streaming it for y'all last time.
Yeah.
That was a Tyson joint.
That was a Tyson.
Yeah.
That's right.
They need another one like that. I like that.
That was fun.
I need to see some more legends. You know what I'm saying? Getting it in.
So pretty much like
how much is it? When is the fight? Saturday?
Sunday.
It's this Sunday.
It's Sunday.
I'm seeing it's saying it's $50.
Oh,
it's saying that which I'm guessing Showtime is showing it as well, but it's saying it's got the DAZN.com. It says Showtime pay-per-view is $50. That's how much it's gonna be.
Oh, 50. Okay.
So double the price of what they originally dropped it at to go on what you were saying.
But so you said ain't nobody using Cody, right? That's good. So if y'all get Cody, ain't nobody gonna be on that joint. That stream gonna be on it.
It's gonna be looking smooth.
Nah, stream gonna be looking good, my friend.
Well, shout out to them.
I don't think so. It's still gonna be pixelated. It's looking like Mario Brothers fighting. You go.
Stop destroying that little man's dreams.
Oh man, it's all good. It's okay. I don't mind looking at the pixelated pirated fight. Shoot. I come up from the era when we used to watch the Spice Channel with the static in it. You know what I mean? You know what
and you had to look at it like this.
Yeah, what's up?
I caught a nipple.
I caught it. What you know about turning it? You got to turn it off, turn it on, then switch back and forth real quick, and it'll pop up.
Pop up for a second.
No, if you do it right, it'll stay up for about 15 minutes or half an hour.
Right.
If you do
if you got a friend who had the chip in their cable box.
Chip in the box. Yep.
There you go.
And their parents was gone. Y'all can just watch it.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Juicy.
Shout out to Juicy. I had a Juicy on the joint too. We used to trade with. Juicy had all the joints.
He had the chip box, Wade Cablevision, Channel 69. That was the Playboy channel.
Yep. Remember Playboy channel used to pop in every once in a while? Like
once in a while, you just be like,
it's free.
We lit.
Yeah, that joint with the it's like this. I think to this day is the reason
you be scared to change the channel.
You don't want to change it, but you can't. You
can't keep it on the whole time.
Well, you know what I used to do? I used to keep the cable box on and turn the
TV off.
Go downstairs, guy, eat. Turn the TV off.
Back, we lit. We made it.
I still watch porn on low to this day.
Wait, what do you mean? You on the volume low?
The volume low. See, it's like this. If you watch here it is, because we've been not because I got kids. I've always watched porno low. I'm talking about when I had my own house. I never watched porno on regular movies.
Yo, you ever why do it be so loud?
Right.
I think they do that on purpose.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's why I watch my porno on low, because
even if you have it on low, it'd be like,
right.
You be like,
I've been watching most of my porno on mute.
Just mute. Put my headphones in.
I don't even want to hear the story. Listen, let me see what you got going on. Boom, let me visual. I don't need to know.
I'm a visual person. I
don't need to hear all that shit. I don't need to know how you got here.
To the part you like.
What you know about
the part you like.
Exactly. I will fast forward. Like I used to love when the DVDs, when they actually broke down, like blowjob scene, this scene, this scene. They were breaking down. Skip. That's what that is like.
He be remixing his own joint. Like, all right, go right to the sex.
Yep.
Bam. Backtrack to the blowjob.
Yeah, let's go back.
I want to see that again.
Yeah, let me see that. I know she about to get nasty. I'm gonna save her for last. Stupid. For real, B, you save all Jasmine Cashmere joints for last, B. Save for last. Jasmine Cashmere. Like this is gonna be my Friday night. Ooh, wait. Because you don't watch porno movies all the way through the first time that you watch it. Do y'all watch like I've never
Who watches it all the way through any of the times?
But I'm saying it's like you break.
Sometimes you just be bored.
No, you break it down. Like I gotta break it down. I'm like
because I
don't watch it. I don't watch it for fun. I'm coming in
for purpose.
It has a purpose. It has a purpose.
I have a purpose. Listen. Hey, I'm popping this joint in. Oop. It's going down for real. Like,
so if it's one that's like actually like a film.
No, I'm not here for that. I don't buy it. It's like this.
What?
I've never brought.
What's a
like
film?
Some of them be having like the
storyline,
like a storyline.
Yeah,
you watch it just for the bad acting.
Have a story.
Like this is terrible.
Like I did that one time for the Cosbys. This is not the Cosbys. I've done that.
The Cosbys.
Yeah,
what?
This is not the Cosbys.
Oh, that's the name of this.
Yeah.
That's also what?
I was about to say. Explain,
so,
Bishop.
But nah. And the dude that played Bill Cosby, he didn't do anything. It was dope. I was like, oh shit, I could act in porno movies now. I could be the guy that just it's like almost like the non-playable character in a video game. You know what I'm saying? It's like boom. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm there, but you can't play with me. I'm still getting that check though. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
I'm still a porn star without whipping it up. But nah, I always break down. So what I used to always get is those cheap ass compilation joints. You know what I mean? Where they take scenes from like 1986 and 2002 and it just be like
get them all together.
They just in the same category. Big Buck chocolate number 5. Like you know I'm saying, it's everybody. Did it be like random white women in that joint? Like, why is the white women in here? I don't care. She's nasty.
It's her house. It was her house. That's how that happened.
That's how it happened.
Yeah.
I just
could be in, as long as she could be in it, they could use the house for free.
Exactly. What y'all know about that, man? What y'all know about having to rewind the tape back to the part that you watched it from?
All the time,
bro. You know what I'm saying? Somebody.
I mean, shoot. I'm grown now and my grandpa passed, God bless the dead, but he used to like get the videos from the video store.
In the back room where he had
with the curtain room.
Yeah.
Oh, I used to listen. Yeah. With that shit part, you go peek in.
Or he actually go to like one of the stores or whatever. But anyway, so he had this coat that was like 3 layers back in the like in our basement closet or whatever, going into the basement. And we had a giant hook and it had like all the winter coats on there.
Right.
And his winter coats was all the way to the back by the, you know what I'm saying, towards the actual door or whatever. So he had this one particular coat, I guess because it was padded. Right. You know what I'm saying? And he would hide all his tapes in there. So I wait till he go to sleep or they leave the house and I pop the tape in and I just set the timer. Boom.
Right. You know make sure I get back to
you got to get back to the same spot.
Get back to
don't mess
same
around
spot.
And forget.
Don't you fuck around.
That's how you get caught right there.
That's how you get caught. Don't you fuck around. And then it's like this. And then you got to know. All right. Boom. I'm in here. I'm going to watch this. Don't take that shit to your VCR. Take that, put it in a VCR that is in, boy, because guess what? If your VCR ate the tape, oh boy. You know I know how to fix VCRs because of that shit? What? My pops had a forehead VCR joint. I got the joint, had to get the tape out. The tape was all crumpled. I banged that joint out. Yeah. He thought he did. God damn it. God damn. Broke the goddamn tape. Broke the tape. What you know about?
Has been around that long.
Got the VHS tape. That's what, you know what I'm saying? Shoot. You know what I mean? I was before DVDs.
Yeah, we talking about VHS.
You know what I'm saying? I was so like and it's a hiding part too. It's almost like the finding and hiding. Like because you like you got the coat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You got the under the bureau.
You get to go to treasure hunt to make a treasure hunt. Yes.
Right. You go to the bureau and it's got to be set on the side. So you got to reach into the bin and bring that thing out.
Around the corner.
That little bureau. You know what I'm saying? What you know about that?
Gotta move
under the China cabinet.
Under the China cabinet. It's like in the living room. Like, why is your porn in the living room? like under the couch.
Yeah, my dad.
No one's gonna look here.
But we had a family room down, so we had a living room upstairs. But if you went downstairs, there was like a family room area, and so there's like on the fireplace. There's a side where there's like a fireplace and a mantle, right? And up against there was like a TV, and the couch was kind of like, I don't know, a catty corner to it or something,
right?
And I don't know. I was an explorer, so I was always looking in the top cabinets and everywhere. Man, one day I went behind the couch, and there was like a VHSs, and there were magazines.
Yeah,
and I found it. And in retrospect, I didn't ask nobody no question. I didn't ask questions. I wanted to ask questions. Like I wanted to ask my mama if she knew about it.
Right. You was a snitch.
No. I didn't
Mama.
Right.
So I assumed they were my dad's, right? I was a little kid, so I guess I assumed that's who watched it. But that's interesting in itself that I assumed that the guy watched it instead of my mama.
Right.
Hey, you never know.
You never know. And that probably was the whole stash was your mama's. This was all mine, baby. You know what I'm saying?
You might be right.
Shout out to freaking mama.
I'm gonna ask her.
Yeah, ask her.
You remember them DVDs or remember them pornos you had behind the couch? They yours or daddy.
Right. And you know what? And so speaking of that, because Billy can attest to this if he's watching. If you came to my house when I had my own house, like shout out to Billy because he gave me like a coffee table and shit. I used to have not the coffee table, but the man table. So I just used to go and get like the 3-packs, the cheap 3-pack joints for cats to steal. You know what I'm saying? I would just my coffee table instead of like Homes and Gardens would be all black tail and ebony whatever joints or whatever. And I just have to spread off displayed because what it is like this. Like I had already seen the joints and it ain't there, right? So it's like when you come on my crib and it never fails. I don't care who you are. You picking that shit up and you gonna read one. You gonna pick one up
just because it's there.
You looking, just
you be in that shit like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Yo, bitch, what you gonna do? Go ahead, take it with you.
Go ahead, take it with you.
Take it with you, B.
Take it with you.
Because my homeboys, they used to go in my room and steal my DVDs. But they wouldn't take, I used to get mad at them. I'm like, yo, man, I don't care if y'all, you know what I'm saying, if y'all take my shit. Bro, just bring it back. Right. But take the box so I know I don't have it. Don't just take the CD because you be like, ooh, you be like, yo, I'm about to get down with Tornado Tongues number 7. And then I get the Tornado Tongue number 7. Ain't nothing in there. Now I got to play Xbox.
Again, that's my favorite one.
That was my favorite one. Jasmine Cashmere. I was playing.
He loves Jasmine.
I'm about to say, yo. Shout out to Jasmine Cashmere. Have you watched the show?
I just looked up to watch his face. I just looked up to watch Pino's face.
Oh, man.
Don't act like y'all know who and Jada Fire.
No.
Do it again, Bishop.
Come here. No.
Man, yo.
Have a great time.
I remember when when I was in the military when I was in Korea, porn is illegal over there.
Yeah.
And like it's basically it's everything gotta be blurred out. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so if you bought porn that was unedited, it was illegal. It had to get confiscated. You get fined or whatever. So I was in charge of that. And it'd be like
wait, hold on. Justin, you were in charge of taking all the
I was in charge of
the unblurred porn.
Yeah, I was in charge of custom. I worked for custom.
Basically, you were like in charge of hentai. You were like the master of hentai.
He
was cock blocking.
Whatever it was.
The cock blocking.
But some of the stuff, like sometimes I would let people go ahead and keep it if like they was cool, whatever. Or if I'd be like, man, I don't want this dude cheating on his wife. Or this probably gonna save him from what I'm saying, doing something. But it'd be some of those joints. I'd be like, checking these joints.
Right.
And I found out like in the on the black market, like if it was just a regular DVD, a burnt DVD, like you getting $25, $50 for the DVD. But it was an actual DVD with the picture on it, you getting like $100. If you had the case with the DVD, that's like $200.
What?
Yo, it was. I'm
wow.
Like,
OnlyFans must be crazy.
My Katusas put me onto that. I'm like, oh, we up. Like, right? You know what I'm saying? I remember we hit a lick one time. This dude, I swear, like all his household baggage was like, I think it was like 88 boxes of household goods that he had. And out of those 88 boxes, it was probably a good 60, almost 70 boxes with straight porn.
What?
Oh.
And I'm like,
hold on. How big was these boxes though? Like
regular, little shipping moving boxes.
Was this
so because when I think moving boxes, I think like the tall boys about right here.
Nah, not quite about half that size though. But like he had some. He had a wicked collection. I'm like, man, look,
a wicked collection.
I'm telling you, I was like, look, I can't fit. I said, whatever I fit in my truck, I'm taking. Because we had a Zuzu Trooper.
Mm-hmm.
I said, whatever I fit in the joint, that's what I'm taking. Everything else you're gonna keep.
Right.
He's like, well, can I start picking through boxes? I got certain people I like. I was like, no, we just picking boxes, and I just
probably got rid of it. I'm telling you.
So I think we got a good. We only got like a good
10 boxes.
Maybe. Probably like 12, 15 boxes or whatever. Because it just mean the other dude. We put the bottom seat down or the back seat down. And, you know what I'm saying? We racked up. Or whatever.
So did y'all take that 64, the 10 boxes? Y'all flip that?
I was about to say, y'all flip
That's what we need. That's all we care about right now.
I say 4 boxes. We flip. You gotta say, oh, we confiscated something to, you know what I'm saying, to show.
So you got to do like how I be a cop. You know, like what you out here with these 64 boxes of porno? I can't believe you out here with these 40 boxes of porno.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna confiscate 30 boxes of porno.
Like, yo.
We found 3 boxes of porno on them, General. Got rid of it. Got it off the street.
Got it off the street.
Got it off the street.
Clean the things up.
I was driving. I was like, yo, start looking through them boxes.
Well, you got that Jasmine Cashmere.
Which one exactly?
Yeah. That's hilarious.
Man, no choice. We was straight. Like, here you go, bro. Man. It's like, oh yeah, thank you, Sergeant.
Shout out. And I like Candy because she's in a discussion and she's had the same. It's crazy that we think that women don't have the same porn experiences that we do. Because whenever we watch porn with women, they be like, ew, not knowing that they out there like, yo, what you say was that tongue twisting 75? Get that one back. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's socialization, though, right?
Yeah,
that's
right. It was so taboo.
We socialize women. We socialize women to need to be a certain way or be perceived a certain way. So oftentimes women adjust to that perception that society puts on them, right?
Right. But really, y'all slime balls just like us
on the low. On the low.
Y'all nasty as hell.
We was talking about, like, P, you said something about you posted something about some children, some first graders watching a cartoon about masturbation. And like I don't know. Like, I ain't mad about it.
That's a good transition, but
I wasn't even trying
talk about porn to kids
children masturbate.
That was a dangerous transition. I was like,
I have a synaptic connection thing where I connect people to the dots all the time. I don't even know what the fuck you said.
Should I go with it? I don't know. This is
Candy.
It's scary. I don't know.
Hold on, because it wasn't scary because most when I say this right here, our whole porno going backwards. We were all children, though. We're probably these kids' age,
right?
They talk about the masturbation video. We were their age. Finding porno.
Well, no, first grade.
No, not first grade though.
Not first. Well, I don't know.
First grade? No, I don't think so.
No, because you know,
okay, by third or fourth grade, I knew that things went up the hole in my body. All right.
Okay.
And that's just what it was. We are again I think we kind of like shame sex. Some countries more so than others. America tends to shame sex.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Right? Absolutely. Like, your bodies were made for pleasure. Right? Period. Like,
I know my body's made for pleasure.
Exactly. Penises and clitorises have lots of nerve endings. They are there for pleasure. And to wait to teach kids so that they spend years being embarrassed about their bodies, I think that's ridiculous.
Right. I say play diddle your little pee-pee. Diddle your pee-pee.
Did y'all watch the video?
I'm saying no, I did not. I did not watch the video. But I'm saying it's like this, it's a natural occurrence. Like I've always come to the point, like when I got older and everything like that. I always think it's this way. Masturbation is one of these things. Either you have done it, you're gonna do it, or you're doing it now. That's there's no in between. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that does to say I don't masturbate, it's first of all, it's gonna be trash at any type of sex, because if you don't fuck with yourself,
you don't know what you like.
You don't know what you like. If you don't fuck
I only know
yourself.
one man. I've only dated one man that
did?
said he did not masturbate, and I don't know that he was telling the truth, but that's what he said.
Was he trash? He wasn't trash, or he was getting a whole bunch of butt. He was.
That was his end. He was in the streets.
That was his end.
That was his end.
That was his end.
That was his game.
Yeah.
If you met him, you know.
You said what? First, what? He wasn't debonair. Are you saying he wasn't debonair? He wasn't a debonair dude. First of all, fuck that. If you not Will Smith debonair, Will Smith came in and was like, I don't masturbate. I'm okay. Well, I can believe it. Fucking Will Smith.
Because Will Smith.
He's not a debonair.
He ain't got to.
He's not a debonair dude. He has a resting simple face. I don't like the word resting.
Resting simple face. Which is like sling blade. You got the resting sling blade face. I like French fried taters. Some people call it a sling blade. I call it a Kaiser blade.
Said a resting simple face. Like she was really trying to find a nice way of saying he was unattractive. Like,
no, I didn't say he wasn't attractive.
It was a resting simple.
He like One Punch Man. He like
no, he just looks like it's like this also. It's just very. You know how you see people who they don't look approachable. They don't look approachable because they're even their smile don't really look like a smile.
Yeah,
yeah.
RBF.
Resting bitch face.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was trying. Anyway, I was trying to get around it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have a thing about referencing men and calling men bitches. I don't think it's cool. It's like the ultimate disrespect, in my opinion. So I try to work around that word when it comes to men.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I'm from Philly. We call niggas pussies.
And that's okay. Well, a resting pussy face doesn't really work. So I was trying something else.
Right.
I got you.
Yeah,
but yeah, like I feel like it's a pretty normal human thing. Like I said, I've only met one person who's been like, no, I don't do that. I don't know. I've been doing that shit since elementary school. Since I'm telling you, what was it, Real Sex 6 on HBO when your grandparents go to bed? Remember they said,
oh yeah, Real Sex. Woo! Listen,
I remember that.
Real Sex. See what it is. The thing about Real Sex, it wasn't
on HBO.
On HBO, but that shit will enlighten you. That shit will enlighten you. It will put you in, like, because then you get to see like where
people
you look
actually
at
like this stuff.
My thing is right here, because when I watch Real Sex, I was like, oh, here notes. When I get into the game,
this is what you're gonna do.
Crazy, fucking me crazy. They're gonna be telling what. I know these things because I've been watching Real Sex and shit.
So education in some capacity, though, right?
It was very. Right? It was. So and it showed you. It showed you like really like openness about it. Like the first time I saw about swingers and all that stuff was Real Sex. It was like they go to hedonism and all that stuff, and they go around and they walk around naked. And then one thing that I realized that what porno doesn't teach you, that these people do things that porno, but they don't look like porno stars, right? Because they are all fat white people. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
Daniel, what?
Oh, fat. Yo, PBS porn. That's exactly what Real Sex was.
Wow.
But yeah,
but hold on. But let me jump in right there. So how old would you say you were when you started watching these things?
I was probably in 4th or 5th grade.
Okay,
about 8 or 9. 8 or 9. That'd be right.
4th or 5th grade. So yeah, about like you said, about 8 or 9.
8 or 9. But when I start paying attention.
But so I mean, to narrow it down to the conversation at hand, how do you feel then about this particular video being shown to first graders though? You're basically saying 3rd, 4th, 5th grade. All right, we in here, we lit. But first grade, not so much. I mean, and how old were we when we had sex education in school? By the way, that was what, about 5th grade?
It's always too late. Sexual education is always too late, in my opinion. We've never done it early enough. We think it's adults thinking that they know when children are having sexual thoughts, sexual feelings, and sexual interactions, and they're always wrong, right? So and they're wrong because they don't want to know if it's earlier,
right?
Because then they're uncomfortable again.
But hold on.
So it's based on something that makes them comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Bishop.
No, because this is what I'm saying. Because like the people that we would say adults, as adults, we're all grown ass folk.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as we're sitting here talking and we're talking about this, right?
Mm-hmm.
We know, like people. I think when you get older, you can't forget where you came from. You know what I'm saying? You know when you start getting horny. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this, and so don't be sitting there all surprised and shit because you know you was a little. See what it is? It's the people. The right people are not in the place. It's the people that.
Ain't that what I just said, Bishop?
Right? No, it's the people that parents and you know when they were children they wanted. Sex is wrong. Sex is bad. You know what I'm saying? You're only supposed to have sex in the dark on a twin bed on every Thursday, ass niggas. No, you know who need to be fucking doing sex education? People that actually have sex. You know what I'm saying? Like that enjoy sex and can say, this is what happens when you have sex. This
right,
is
but what about the age? So he was asking about the age though.
Right. That's
right.
The
so like with the age.
Yeah, I think that 6 and 7 might be a little bit too young. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not to talk about full on like winking it off. You know,
but that's not what's happening in the video.
I don't know. Because my youngest, he was around 6, 7, and I had found on his joint he had Googled women's boobs. So then I started talking to him about it. Then like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying?
What's up?
You know what I'm saying?
First of all,
but
he heard website to go to.
But he heard his older brothers talking. He didn't know, so he was trying to find out what it was. You know what I'm saying?
He's trying to connect the dots.
But that just opened up stuff from him. So you know, it's like all right.
Right. And it's not so if you watch the cartoon video, basically it's a little boy recognizing it's an adult there talking to him, an adult woman. It's a little boy and a little girl. And the little boy says something about
how sometimes his penis is longer and up in the air, and sometimes
how it
it's
gets
not.
bigger, right? And she tells him, you know, that what that is, and like that it's an erection, that he can, that it's all right, like for it to feel good to touch,
right?
And then the little girl says something about her being in the tub. Said something about her being in the tub, and that it felt good when she was cleaning herself or touched herself. She felt good too. And she told her that it was an okay thing to do. She also referenced the fact she mentioned that what would it be called? Like appropriateness. And it's not something that you do in front of other people.
Right.
That's something that you do on your own, like or in private, right? And it was just really interesting. If you look at the video post and then look at the comments.
I came back.
Okay. I was gonna ask that next. If you look at the comments, I'm always interested, but I do understand that like internet commentary sometimes isn't real population reflective. It's angry people or folks that want attention or fake human bots sometimes, right? But it was interesting, like people's variations of opinions,
right?
And some folks try to equate it back to children learning about racism in school, and like it's appropriate for them to know about their bodies. And then other people were just like, this is disgusting and it's wrong. I think that in America we made sex shameful, right? I think lots of entities make sex shameful, and I think that there's a better way to go about it, and it may be for young people to be informed and it to be normalized and it not be something that only grown-ups talk about.
Because if you go to Europe and like they're important on like the soap operas, like nudity and stuff is on TV, like it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's like
it's a human body.
Yeah, it's the body. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, I look at it like this, like at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, all right, you know what I mean? Like, is there wrong? Do I feel that at age? No, I don't. But do I feel as though that you should know? Because I think the more you talk about it, the less you take the mystery out of it, the less time that you have people running around, and then you stop having a lot of kids having sex and not knowing what what sex really is, and then them coming up with pregnancies and stuff, or unwanted pregnancies and all that other stuff.
Or just making bad choices, right?
Yeah, making bad choices.
Or,
I mean, because
or think about how long about like the fact that there was a little girl on there and it wasn't just a little boy talking about his penis.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, it kind of to help even the playing field of understanding and access.
You're going to feel it too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
like little girls is slime balls just like little boys.
That we have body parts that are made for pleasure, and that it's acceptable for us to pleasure ourselves or to get pleasure as well.
Right.
Right.
And it should be. We gotta go. We gotta get against that. I gotta get mine. You gotta get yours. Attitude. Got to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go into it together. We're a team. Let's make this work. But yeah,
I caught on late though. Honestly, to masturbation. I had sex before I masturbated.
Oh wow. That's what I'm saying. That's what happens when you're 6 foot.
I guess.
You know what I'm saying?
6 foot in fifth grade.
Fifth grade out here looking like a grown ass man.
Yeah.
I'm not even like shit. It was all good. You know what I mean?
I was a late bloomer. I was like, oh, do this myself?
Do it.
What?
Yeah.
P blushing.
I think about
P blushing, yo.
We about to go ahead and put a button on this one, man.
Because like, what about you? Did the church say that you couldn't touch yourself? I'm just here talking junk.
Listen. P like this. P is one of those dudes. He's not going to admit to touching his PP and then having a touch records.
Right.
That man uses his hands way too much.
Wiki. Yo, that's what me and my friends used to call masturbation. Dudes was making beats, and women were mixing and scratching.
Wiki.
Yep, for real. That's what we. For real.
I believe
nasty.
That's what make it funny.
Feeling nasty, huh? Little crossfader right there.
Exactly.
Little cross.
What was you doing last night? Just mixing and scratching.
My old head put me on to that. He's like, "That's how you do it." He's like, "Dudes make beats, women mix and scratch."
Oh shit!
So I was like, "What?"
I gotta get into DJ.
Yeah. And he's like, "Yo, when I started doing, this is the same. My old head Clint. Shout out to Clint, rest in peace, and Eastwood, and when he was showing me how to he's the one that taught me how to DJ and everything, and when he put me on to chicks or whatever because he's my old head,
right?
But it was like when I really started messing around with girls, he's like, "Nah, you gotta do it like you scratching, just like that." And I was like, "Huh?" And it's like, "Yeah, just do it like you scratching." And I was like, "All right."
It worked.
Yeah, man.
So he put you on the path.
Yeah, rest in peace, Eastwood. That was my dog.
Oh man. But yeah, man, I don't know. Like, sex education need to be better. We got to stop saying like sex is nasty. You know what I'm saying?
Like, if you is that the thing that people say?
No, man. People, no.
I mean, you'll get the prudes to say stuff like that it's nasty, but that is wrong.
Certain sex, certain types. It's like this. We got to stop kink shaming and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Scatting is not.
Yeah, I mean, listen. Stuff that you not into. I mean, again, 2 girls, 1 cup. I can't say how you do it, but hey, to each his own.
Bring back a terrible memory.
Still never watched it.
If you don't
watch it.
Listen. This
maintain your sanity.
Can I tell you this right here? How
certain things you can't unsee. I don't.
Right. Exactly.
And you can listen. I'm going to tell you this right here. I used to be DJ'd at WXCU, right?
Mm-hmm.
We had the internet or whatever. So someone put me on to two girls, 1 cup, and I seen it. So that's the person that I am. When some food nasty, you might here taste that. I'm that person. So if I seen it, I'm not going to be the only one that experiences this. So this is what I level my power. I feel like I'm shamed about this, but I level my power. So new rappers should come up want to get their music played. I said, yo, I played 3 of your songs, but you got to watch this video.
Damn.
Right. They're like, all right, what's up? I said,
you sound like a perv. You got to watch this video.
You know what?
That's a little rough, Bishop. I don't know about that one.
He sound pervy.
Like, yo, I was straight up. I was a slime ball.
Come to the back room, son.
100%
go watch this video.
Nah. So this is what it was. It was almost like a rite of passage. So it's like this. Me, Kenny, we all be out. The whole Intelligently Ratchet. We didn't have to see this shit, right?
Nah, don't put me in that.
So what we doing is this right here. So I used to swing because it had the monitor that swing over and you could turn it around. So the monitor. So you would turn it. I just on my side, I would click it and play it on that monitor only. So it's not on mine. It's just on there. So I'm like, nah, stay right there and look at it, right? And I was like, you can't have no reaction. And I played 3 of your songs. So it got to the point, it was just like, yo, I almost had half of the rap industry looking at Joy because cats would do this right here. And yo, Bishop, get such and such. So they would go get other rappers and be like, yo, so because they experienced it was like, I'm not gonna be the only person that sees this. It was in my mind. I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna destroy the world. I'm like the nigga with the ring tape. You know, so you know how you can. I would just go to your house with the ring tape, like, look at this shit. Goodness. We gonna all die together.
Oh, the ring. Okay. Damn. You messed up with the ring tape. What are you
the ring tape.
I talk about.
Yeah. You know, so we all gonna die together. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's
so we know who showed. Man. We know who showed the tape to. Daniel was trying to get on.
Right. This was after Daniel was there. I mean, way before he was there.
Man.
Way before he was there. But yeah, man, it was a gag because cats reactions because everybody reacted the same way I reacted, like almost full on. Had a violent, upsetting vomiting fit. Like I almost passed out.
I'll take your word for it.
It's bad, man.
I'll take your word for
it's
it.
In your mind forever.
It's not mine. I don't know what it is. I mean, I know what it is, but I've never seen it. I'm not gonna ever watch it.
Don't ever watch it.
Don't ever.
Talk into it. Just let it go. Let it be.
But again, back to what we talking about. Like people got to stop doing the kink shaming and stop calling shit gay. That's not gay.
I think we've worked on or through that. I don't think it's it's a thing that happens too much anymore.
Shit.
Okay.
No, for real. It's
I'm saying I think it's gotten better because people have been like, look, we're not going to call things gay anymore.
Right,
like,
but it's two different types of Facebook. You know what I'm saying? It's like
that is very true.
So it's like your Facebook doesn't. So remember, I'm like right in the middle. So I get to see. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Allow people of the alphabet community live their lives, and then I got other motherfuckers that be like, "Oh, if a nigga drink tea, is gay." Like what? Like what? How?
Yeah, you talking about you can't eat a hot dog.
Yeah, is you gay? Like no.
Oh yeah, I seen that one. Like, oh, you can't eat. You gotta eat hot dogs. You gotta hide it. You be like,
what's the hiding for? That's what I'm saying.
It's a hot dog. Eat a hot dog.
You still eating it, whether you hide it or not.
Right. So
I mean, but we gotta leave some of these motherfuckers behind.
Right, we do. And some of these people got loud voices, but I'm saying, like, I just seen on like the other joint, like, yo, is it gay if a woman does this X amount of whatever sexual thing that I would have said to a man? And I went in the joint, I'm like, it's not gay. It's, you know what I mean? In the comments, I said, it's not gay. I say, obviously, none of you guys have asked a gay person what is gay. Like, if you have a question about gayness, go to your local gay person and say, hey, is this gay? And then they will tell you whether or not it's gay or not, because they are subject matter experts on it.
That's real. That's like go to black people. Go to black people for black people.
Like, hey,
is this some N-word shit? I heard that.
Right, some N-word shit.
N-word shit?
Yeah, that's some nigga shit. Appreciate it. You know what I mean? They go about your business. Like, okay. You go tell your friends, yeah, that is some N-word shit. Oh, that's not.
I'm saying how they would probably say it, because be a white person and they want to know if it was some nigga shit because somebody said nigga shit and they want to know if it's nigga shit.
Right.
The only way you can figure out if it's nigga shit is if you ask some niggas about nigga shit. But you ain't gonna want to say nigga to some niggas because if you say nigga to some niggas, they might act out niggardly ways on you. So it's exactly the word N-word.
Damn, you can't eat ice cream?
You can't eat ice cream, dog.
In a cone or with a spoon?
First of all, listen.
I mean,
or just in general.
Just in general, like.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this right here. Can I say this right here? Can I say this right here? I am 41. I'll be 41 years old, and this is how I carry myself. I could come in. I don't care if you think I'm gay. I don't. Right. I can care fucking less. You know why? Because I've known all the fucking I've done.
Right.
In my life. You know what I'm saying? I've known. Like
I know me.
I know who I be. What I like.
I know.
Okay, who I like it with.
You better check my
record. You better check my record.
Hold on, but ain't ice cream eating like how do I call that? Part of the job interview?
Right.
Oh, like a pop-up.
General
Push
pop.
pop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, fuck that. Yo, if I get a push pop right now,
For
fuck this shit
everybody,
right
I
now.
mean,
You are not.
I mean, I'll be looking. Like,
Right. I'll fucking push pop up right. That's sherbet. What? In that toilet paper roll? What? What you know about gas? What you know about a toilet paper roll ice cream?
Okay, so all right. You know, a lot of people say, "Oh, stuff is gay," which is why they always say "no homo." Like, they'll make a sexual reference out of a reference that wasn't sexual at all.
Yo, like that shit hard, B.
No homo.
No homo.
Or pause. I still be confused about it.
Right.
Because either one is the same thing to me.
Well, it's what it is. It's this right here. It's knowing that you could be talking about a P. It could be.
But once you say the pause or the no homo, you can say that, oh, that music's hard, and you're talking like, yo, that joint's good. Once you say the no homo or the pause, then you've made a non-sexual reference a sexual reference.
Right. It's like the part of the joke. It's part of the joke.
Is it a joke, really?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's really like, yo, this meat juicy as shit. Pause. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I see what I said there. Because what you'll do if you're playing a no homo game, then you're always you know what I'm saying, you're always on around your fellas. So it's kind of like one of those situations where, like, you know, you got the fart touch or whatever. It's grown up, you got the fart touch. Cross my fingers, you know what I'm saying?
This is the same as the bum bump.
The bum bump. You never did that shit like when you was playing in grade school, like somebody fart and then they touch you, like now you got the fart touch. And they're like, ooh, you got the fart touch. But you gotta cross your fingers real quick so you got shields.
Yo, I didn't play this game. This must be some up north stuff.
Yo, that's what I'm saying.
Yo, he not from up here, so I don't know what he's talking about.
Y'all never played that.
Money stop.
This must be a West Philly thing. You know what
I'm saying?
Philly.
Similar.
Listen.
Look, man.
Just because you got a little Kelly Green on.
Hey, don't matter.
Flip this shit over. I'm aggressive. I'll tell you that much. I'm really aggressive.
Aggressive. Be aggressive. Nigga.
Word, Adrian. That's that. I said what I said. Ain't got to explain it.
B, let's like this. Like for real, for the only person that needs to worry about whether I'm not as gay as a person, you know what I'm saying? It's like at the end of the day,
you held my hand, you rubbed my leg.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? First of all, you know what I'm saying? It's like this. I ain't never looked into the man's eyes and confessed my love for him.
Yo, you do be looking in your barber eye when he be
I can't do it.
No.
It's violation.
No.
Sorry.
So that's gay.
If he comes looking, you look away.
Wait, is that gay? It's gay.
I don't know if it's gay, but it's just weird. It's just strange.
Like you can have vulnerability and intimacy in that, and because like our old world said that men couldn't be vulnerable or be like have
nah. Look, I get where you're coming from, but no, certain stuff that we just don't do.
Your lip.
I'm not talking about the ice cream stick. I'm not talking about that.
You in your barber chair. It's like this because Candy, when you go to a hairdresser, do you look your hairdresser in the eye? Like when y'all talk, because y'all have a conversation. It's like this, but with men, it's one of those.
Let me answer the fucking question, Bishop.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, you can't speak for
I
women.
don't have a hairdresser.
Have you ever been to the hairdresser though? I assume.
Anyway, so go ahead.
Okay.
It's been about 10 or 15, 12. It's been a long 10 years, maybe.
Okay,
it's been a long time.
So I mean, Candy, you old as hell. So 10 years, you were still a grown up.
Yes.
You're still a grown up. Okay. So as your grown ass 10 years ago, or up until the point that you get your hair done, that do ladies at the hair salon looky hairdressers in the face? Because with men, like you said, we get like your barber got to get close to your face.
Uh-huh.
And it's like when you in like motherfucking lock eye contact, because certain like if he this close, that's kissing range. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like because you know when you lock eyes real close, it's like me and Just, this is as close as we could get, and we can lock eyes. Like, yeah, all right, what's up, bro? Everything good?
I ain't looking at you
because we punching. We can be punching. But if I get a little closer and he turned and looked, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you trying to do, bro?
It's just certain stuff that guys do. Like it may sound silly on the other end of the room, but I'm telling you, it's just certain stuff that we're just not gonna do. Like, for instance, it's whenever you go to the restroom. You could drop your keys, your phone. It don't matter. If you in the stall beside somebody, you wait till you done and they done before you go down and try to pick something up. You don't be looking. Hey, what's going? Nope.
Nope.
You keep
Don't talk
here.
to me. First of all, man law in the stalls. If there are open stalls, do not get the stall right.
Don't get right beside me. No,
don't get right beside me. I don't want to feel your body heat against me while my wee-wee's out.
All right, so I do think
you go to the next one over.
Yeah. So what happened next?
If possible.
What happened next? Now, I'm sorry.
Like now, I'm saying, like at the end of the day, like don't grab.
But what happened next? Something's next. Please.
I don't know what's next.
I don't know.
We don't.
Well, Candy, since you went to what's next, tell us about we'll talk about some local news, man. Tell us about Mayor Shore. Oh, I'm hearing an echo. Y'all hearing it?
Nope.
Yeah. I heard it for a split second, then it went away.
Yeah, it's all good.
But yeah, so we see Mayor Shore, it won't be seeking a third term. Is that accurate, Candy?
That is the thing. Yes, he is not seeking a third term. He will not be running for mayor. Now the challenge is, just in case y'all didn't know, the fucking elections this year.
Yeah,
it's coming now. So we know. I remember we mentioned a few months ago that there was going to be a black woman who's a local judge who's running.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know who else or if anyone else is currently in the race, but he's out. He's talked about as much as he cares about the city and wants to do good things. There's been some recent like political issues around city council and some of their behavior and things they've done. And it's gotten really messy. And he just ain't here for that shit. Like when you want to do good things in a place and you realize that the space that you're functioning in doesn't allow for those good things that you want to do to happen, or your vision of what you thought you were going to be able to accomplish, you're not accomplishing.
Absolutely.
You don't just sit in that shit. You try to fix it, right? When you realize that it may not be a you problem, roll out.
Right.
So I get it. It'll be interesting. It'll be really interesting to see how this goes. That would be interesting if, because we also are on a hunt for a new police chief.
Yeah.
Ours is going to Memphis.
Yep.
And the interim person is another black woman, which leads me to believe that they are probably on a search for a similar replacement.
Yep.
So that'll be interesting to see how that develops. How our political landscape in Durham develops. I got another question. It feels so Coach K. He released that he was he retiring after the season. Like he's done. He's gonna retire.
This is last season. Yeah.
Yes, he released.
Hold on.
He announced it today.
What are all these old white men doing? Why are they quitting
together? You really thought? Hold on, y'all really thought that like UNC coach? I'm sorry. You really thought that Roy Williams was going to roll out? Them motherfuckers got each other's cell phone numbers. Their grandkids hang out.
Yeah. So Steve
Shule,
Steve Shule, Roy Williams, and Mike Krzyzewski, whatever his name is.
Coach K.
All
leaving in 2000, all quitting their jobs.
They out.
So we're gonna have 2 black coaches, right? That's I predict that I am correct. That's how this shit's gonna go down.
Okay.
Right. So UNC gonna have a black coach, and Duke gonna have a black coach too.
Who's gonna coach for Duke though?
I don't fucking know, and it don't matter. But watch they be black.
Hill.
I thought about this.
I would go with Grant Hill with the fade, yo. Grant Hill fade is still awesome. You know,
but I mean, most of those places hire within because you put in the effort, right?
So Stackhouse.
But
Stackhouse went to UNC.
He did.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see Knight's comment today?
Nah.
Some of y'all follow Ninth, right? Like not follow, but like our Facebook friends.
Yeah,
right? So he's a Duke fan, so he posted about Duke, about Coach K retiring, and then underneath it, on one of the comments that he posted was, I want to say it right. He said that he knows at least Duke's coach will be proud to have a black wife. That was his.
Wow. Wow. Oh God, that was hilarious.
So yeah, so
that guy.
But Coach K, I am not necessarily a Duke fan. However, I can appreciate that man for all of the awesome things he's done, all of the young men that he's helped, right? All of the guidance he's probably given. He's a winning ass man. I can't go on television. Yeah, I can appreciate him for what he's done or brought forward for for athletics, for our communities, right?
Okay.
Minus we can talk about like his family, because it's not just him, but his wife and other family members, like their philanthropy and their intention. So
I don't know much about them.
Okay.
But no, it's good. It's good that like Coach Case is like no nonsense ass.
Yeah, he seemed like, you know what I'm saying?
He's like good. Popovich, you know what I'm saying? Greg.
I met him one time.
I
met him one time. It was cool.
Well, he gets it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like some people just get it. Like you don't have to explain it. They look at it for what it is. Like, oh shit, you're right.
Yeah.
I get it. I'm not trying to fight against this.
Right.
You know, but this shit is wrong. But then you got the power to be like, yo, shut the fuck up. Coach K.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I like, shout out to Coach K for being,
because he has the most wins in NCAA history, right? As a coach.
I'll go with that. If he don't,
I think he's the most winning coach.
coach.
I think he is. I think he does.
Yeah, man. He can't deal with these kids no more, man. Like Kess ain't staying in too long.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You need new coaches.
Yeah. I mean, but he getting older too, because when he's sick for like half a season.
Yeah, he was
last year.
He's like 6 or 7 years older than Roy Williams, y'all.
Yeah.
That is like 70 something.
74. Coach K is
74.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's time to hang it up.
They all.
It's time, man. Live your life.
Yeah.
You did what you did. You set these records.
Yeah, you got
relax.
some titles, got some records. You know what I'm saying? Built great, relationships with some players. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's like this, and you don't want to do.
Make some good money.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, make some good money. Just a little bit. He got a couple M's in the bank.
Yeah, he got a couple dollars.
He got a couple M's in the bank. You know what I'm saying? Without Dogecoin and shit.
So it's gonna be interesting to watch them. It's gonna be like Roy Williams and Coach K on the fucking golf course somewhere in Durham. That's how this shit's gonna go down. So I look forward to the videos of old man relaxation, and it will be an interesting new turn in the blue blood rivalry.
What if the motherfuckers like when they meet up, it's on site though?
Shout out to Morgan for being a crybaby. He was on the internet crying about Coach K retiring.
Hey, well, don't make fun of this man crying.
I mean, he was just whining. He wasn't really whining. It was funny.
I mean, listen, he was showing emotion.
Yeah. You mentioned Dogecoin.
Dogecoin.
Did you you've been looking at AMC?
Yo, I heard AMC is fucking bananas, and I'm mad I didn't get into it.
Get in. It's so early.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead. I get that on Robinhood.
Yeah, go ahead. Stop messing around.
Fuck around and get AMC. About to buy like 19 stocks.
Well, last time I checked,
it's like 60,
62.55 at the moment.
Oh, okay. After
it's
hours,
like 260, right?
What, AMC?
Yeah,
I'm seeing it's at 65, 62.
Yeah. 62. I was about to say it's like something like that. Yeah, so go ahead and get on that.
Get on the train.
Get on AMC.
And just hodl it.
Just chilling it, right?
Wait.
I stopped looking at. I turned my notifications off on my
AMC Entertainment.
The movie theater, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You sure?
That jump went from $17 a week ago.
Yes,
I'm telling you.
$62.
Look. Just get on. Just get on and hold it for a little bit. That's all. Just trust me.
Get on and hold it.
You know what I'm saying?
If
you lose money, ain't my fault. But I'm just saying. Just go ahead.
Word.
Shout out to Wall Street Bets.
Okay.
That's wild.
Yeah.
How much you should get on with $100?
Whatever you can afford to lose.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? So scare money don't make money.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. But I'm gonna tell you this right here. My fucking playing around with my other joints is kicking ass, like data, American investors and data capitalist investments or whatever these hubs. just be banging out 40% above.
Bang, bang, bang.
So I'm doing well on them joints or whatever. So yeah, but I'll go ahead and play with them.
Yeah, go ahead. So y'all, make this money, then you can be chilling.
Right.
Because
you don't want to shave your beard. Nita can just be chilling, sitting in the house with a bonnet on. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, shout out to bonnets. Bonnets. That's the next. Yes. Speaking of bonnets. Yes. Why do we have such a problem with women wearing bonnets?
It's
because anything that's America uncomfortable.
Nah, I don't have an issue. It's certain times I just don't want to see it.
You just don't. You want to see it.
No. Close your eyes.
But
make a wish.
But my question is this right here. What is the fundamental difference? This is what, because you know me, I'm not a hypocrite.
Right. So what's the issue about it?
I've rocked do-rags.
Mm-hmm.
I've rocked do-rags as a fashion statement. I've rocked do-rags to match. Like, you got the green shirt, got to have a green do-rag and shit like that. So I rock do-rags as a fashion statement. And also because I didn't have a shape up. But I don't see any problem with it for women wearing bonnets, because if you know,
are they wearing it as a fashion statement? Is that the issue going on right now?
No.
So let's start for people who don't know, because y'all just started talking about bonnets and you didn't clarify what happened. So
educate me, Ms. Carver.
Gosh, now I forget her. Give me her name again. Why can't I remember her name? I've been wanting to call her some more lately, and that is not her name. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what that's about. So Monique posted a video addressing Black women and talking about how she has been seeing them in airports wearing bonnets out in public and house slippers and pajamas at the airport, and that it frustrates her because she thinks that we should be carrying ourselves with more intention and more pride than that, and that you just never know who's going to see you and what opportunities you're going to have because of how you look.
Okay.
Right. And I got opinions about this thing.
Okay, go ahead. Right. What's your opinion about
this thing?
I am not a bonnet wearer, a public bonnet wearer, out in public headscarf wearer. However,
it's on Intelligently Ratchet. Gotcha.
I mean, like, does this count?
If you take the fedora off.
If we take the fedora off.
Okay. So, but that's my way of managing it, because I'm not comfortable. I'm not personally comfortable walking around with a scarf on my head in that way mostly. Like, there's certain instances, but for the most part, I don't like it.
You don't like the look?
I don't like the look for me. Yeah. I don't like the look for me.
Okay.
However,
go ahead, take your head off.
Two things we're not gonna.
Can you do it when we get off camera?
Possibly.
All right.
Come on.
Peer pressure. Do it, Candy.
I'm not. No. So
do it for the Ratcheteers. Do it for the Ratcheteers.
Do it for the Ratcheteers.
No. So there's two things.
Do it.
COVID made everybody more lackadaisical, right? Everybody got, I don't care about your shoulders. COVID made everybody more lackadaisical. So like sweatpants, yoga pants, tennis shoes, everybody hoodies, whatever was athleisure wear, the sales went crazy because people were at home and they dressed like they were at home versus dressing up to go to church or a play or the movies or you can work to go to work. They won't even go to work, y'all.
Right.
So people kind of like pulled down how fancy they was dressing. Right. That's when I started seeing the uptick in bonnets. It's during COVID. Mind you, Black women's hair care is not that of white women's hair care.
Right.
So when all of the salons and beauty supply stores or the supply chain and the salons were closed, it impacted a lot of women I know who were used to going and getting sew-ins all the time. They was like, I don't know what the fuck to do.
Right. Exactly.
Also, part of the magic of Black hair is that it's curly and dense, and it requires a different level of time and energy to maintain it.
Just don't know about that.
No, I don't. So Educate me and other Ratcheteers alike. What is the purpose of a bonnet?
So I think it's become a little trendy now, but prior to it becoming trendy, or the main functional component of a bonnet,
right? That's what
it's satin. All right. So black hair needs more moisture. And one of the things that helps keep it not just moisturized, but like if it's dry and from breaking, is not having your head on like a cotton pillow or like a pillowcase that rubs, that causes friction, right?
Gotcha.
Some people, like I have a satin pillowcase for that reason.
Okay.
Those are pretty common. If you're not using a satin pillowcase, women use satin bonnets, and they put those over their hair to help with breakage as they sleep at night, or
frizzies.
Frizzing, right? Because that's a thing that happens to black hair. Is frizzing, right?
Okay. So, yeah, I got you on that. I understand.
Yeah, so I get the functionality of it, and I'm not super bothered by the fact that they want to wear them in public. I personally ain't wearing one in public, but at the same time, I'm not fitting to be like, I ain't fitting to try to make you feel bad about it.
Right.
Because if you think about it, whose expectation, like, that's just like dreadlocks, like a lot of those crown acts, right? A lot of those crown acts are around black hair not being professional, right? That's some white standard that white people made about us that we can't do anything about, short of creating laws. We can't do anything about how their mindset functions around what black is and what our hair does. Like it just, and I mean, I can get it makes them uncomfortable, but I heard white girls can wear satin bonnets too. And I bet you in 5 years when they start fucking wearing bonnets, we're gonna come back to this damn it conversation.
Right.
This damn it conversation.
Just like we did with cornrows.
Exactly. We're gonna come back to this shit right here and be like, well, 5 years ago when we did it, it was this big old hubbub about us not being professional. White women gonna wear them to the club or like to the spa or some shit, call them spa caps, and then it's gonna be okay.
But my thing is this right here. If you're getting on a plane, getting on a plane right now is not like getting on a plane in 1980 when you had to be dressed up, you had to look like something, whatever, because you're doing business. You're traveling because we got so much. You can't. First of all, you got to take your shoes off. You got to fucking do everything like. So you want to get on a plane and be comfortable as possible. I'm talking even before COVID. You want to get on a plane and be as comfortable as possible,
and especially if you got a long flight.
Exactly. You know, you go on your way to Cancun.
But pajamas though,
what I'm
saying
that's
a little.
Fuck that shit. No,
that's just my opinion.
Because because you could wear like, as you know, I mean, people have been wearing yoga pants. Don't fucking did one lick of yoga. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all about being comfortable.
I get that, but
I'm saying is this right here. If you gonna wear pajamas, and it might not be pajamas, it might just be a funky little fucking satin little suit. You know what I'm saying? Little lounge shit. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is this right? If you are going on a trip, you know what I mean? I'm going to my girl's trip. I'm getting up at 6 a.m. I'm gonna jump on this motherfucking plane. Going to Cancun. I done drunk. Me and them got drunk last night. We jumping on this motherfucking plane. I'm not taking my bonnet. First of all, as a girl dad, as a girl dad, look, my baby, I like for real. If you catch Cadence, it's like this. Cadence has to have her bonnet on all day. You know why? Because this little girl will take her $70, $80 braids that we go get her
and go crazy
and just go head first into the couch like boom. Like, what are you doing? Blankets on her head and all that shit, and she don't.
So you want to maintain it. I get. I get all. I understand. I get on it because it could, and I don't have a problem with the bonnet. Like I said, it could be. Look, I just got my hair done, right, and I'm saving it for this wedding. Right, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to mess it up. Or I haven't done my hair yet, so I'm trying to maintain it before it get all crazy. I get it. I understand the purpose of the bonnet.
And it's like this: you wear the bonnet because one of the life hacks that women did. I don't know if you've seen this before, but when they used to do remember when some chicks used to do their own micro braids?
Yeah, but I don't want to talk about women. I don't want to get
but I'm saying it's kind of like this. I'd rather for you to wear the bonnet than to do like the
You can't
front
tell
half of your front and then pull that joint up in that bun.
You can't do
Have
that.
you ever done that, Candy? Have you bunned the micro braids before? Just did the first.
Just did the
outside and bun that shit up.
Yes, I have.
That's a hack. Listen, that's a hack. I said,
look, but it was just a temporary solution because I needed to go get some food, or my hands were tired from braiding my own hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a hack for sure. And then the next day, I come back because I'm like, you know that TikTok. Nobody's gonna know.
Right.
They're gonna know. I mean, like they're gonna know. Yeah. And so no, I can't do that shit for too long. Plus, it hurt. When it's fresh braids like this up against your head, that don't feel good.
God bless you.
So yes, I surely have. Because fun fact for those who don't have enough black in their life, those braids take 5 hours to unbraid, and then maybe 8 to 12 hours to put in. So you might need to do other shit with your life.
Right. You just got to get to a good stopping point.
Gotta get to a good stopping point. You gotta be strategic.
Nah, Daniel, put an X on blast, man.
What did he say?
Go ahead. He said, I'm not gonna say nothing, but I'm gonna put my X on blast. Go ahead, man. Put it on blast.
She ain't watching.
Right. We don't know her.
Right. We don't know her.
Candy might know who people's exes is.
Look, you ain't gotta say a name.
Who Daniel's ex is.
Right.
Well, guess what?
That is true. Because I found out I know somebody's ex, and I was like,
Right.
How you do that? Was it good?
Small
situation?
world.
It was bad. Huh?
Yeah, I was like, ooh.
Somebody
My
lied.
bad.
Somebody lied.
My bad.
You was like, wait a minute. Hold up.
I was like, that's your
ex. She.
Dang.
I mean, really? Yeah.
Shut up, Bishop. Fuck you, Bishop.
Nah.
He like, yeah. But no, I'm like, and this is not just speaking on or about women. I think there are certain times where certain attire, just even in a traveling setting, is just like, all right, you could do a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand being relaxed because I'm a rock sweats or I'm gonna be comfortable. Sometimes I'm gonna even have slides on just so I don't have to be worried about, taking shoes off or doing anything like that. I get it, but I'm not gonna go wearing pajamas though.
You say you're not
I'm not gonna wear something I sleep in. You know what I'm saying?
So jogging pants are straight then?
Huh?
Something like some jogging pants with your slides and then
something like that.
Baggy.
Yeah,
I'm wearing
yoga pants to the airport next week. I got my special yoga pants I'm wearing. Fuck it.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
But
it's not like
in regards to yoga pants, I mean that was a thing at one point where you couldn't do it. It was looked at the same way we're talking about with these bonnets. It was like, oh, you can't just wear yoga pants. It's not but now, like you said, now what's the thing?
Yes, it's like athletic gear is the shit to rock right now.
Athleisure, yeah.
Right, athleisure, you know what I'm saying?
It's comfortable and, whatever. Like, I get that. I'm just saying, like, for me, pajamas.
I hear you.
It's just a step too
far.
You know what
I'm saying? For me, it feels like too much, too. Yeah.
But
I'm not against them doing it. Like, I'm not like, and this whole idea that people might see you and you might be, but those motherfuckers was going to judge you anyway because that's the type of motherfucker that does that. Like, the person that would judge you about that versus ask you a question, allow you to open your mouth and find out that you're a biophysicist, right? That motherfucker gonna treat you how they gonna base like their opinions off of your appearance, regardless. Like they're not gonna care,
right? Because
so,
I'm not on this airplane. I'm not on this airplane trying to get a job. I'm on this airplane.
Trying to get somewhere.
Exactly.
So at the end of the day, it's like this. Whether I'm ashy, trashy, or classy, it's none of your fucking business. You know what I mean? I don't have to impress anybody. First of all, what we gotta get past is trying to impress motherfuckers. Like, I am not here to impress you. Listen, if you enjoy me, that is absolutely great. I'm not here for it. I'm not here to impress you. If my regular self walked down the street and I call such a disruption in your life that you are impressed by me, great. Also, the other way, if you're repulsed by whoever I am, great. Because I'm not here for you. I'm here for the motherfuckers to fuck with me.
And because you know what, I'm gonna use the Bishop thing, like, because what it is, right? What it is this. is that everything that's supposed to be for you and you and you ain't gonna fucking pass you by.
Nope.
That's not how shit works. So like, if you walking around, is it my right? You stressed anyway. So yeah, what's for you is always for you and will never pass you by, right? So if you function in that capacity, you ain't really worried about. I might have lost on an internship opportunity because this white lady saw me with a bonnet on. No, you didn't, because that's not who you want to be around or have to interact with. No way.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Love
me for eating ice cream.
I get it, but
I hear you. I get that you. I just don't believe in missing out on things. Like, I believe that the things that are there for you are there for you.
Right.
It'll be okay. It all works itself out.
Mm-hmm.
We get too caught up in trying to be a thing, like Bishop was saying. Like,
but we also can sabotage our things too.
Right. You can.
And I feel like that was the point that she was trying to make in the first place.
The saboteur.
But nah. That's what I'm saying.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Don't go ahead. No.
I was just doing a callback there. I was saying I believe that's the point that Monique was initially trying to make, was just saying that you can miss opportunities based on not being perceived a certain way. Like it depending on swings both ways. It just all depends on the situation. Is the point,
right?
But again,
you can be self-sabotage also,
right? But I'm saying this is like this. That's kind of the way that keeps people. What we're going against now, right? It's going against that. Hey, my appearance does not mean that I can't do the job.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it might have been someone with some ratty ass clothes on that had the $1 million idea. And it's like this, as you see, like Jay Cole with their hair or whatever. These are expressions of I'm here.
Right.
You got to deal with this. You got to deal with my hair and all its glorious niggerdom.
It's so much fun. If you find time, space, or opportunity in your life to be your whole authentic Black self in spaces, it is the most freeing shit ever. You know how amazing it feels to pull up loudly listening to Victory Lap to an art museum, and then being the person that's there for like the audience to see, and them have to talk to you. It's extremely empowering to not have to feel like you need to put on a show for a group of people with worry that they'll judge you. What it teaches them, actually, in my opinion, is that we ain't a fucking monolith, right? And that there are different dimensions to us individually, right? So I can listen to this kind of music or whatever, and then have a very intelligent conversation with you about ideas or like philosophies or art or some shit too. Like, we can do both.
Yeah, I get you. I definitely get you. I remember how I even, ended up getting my job. I was home visiting. I had just got home. I was getting my stuff together. I was actually planning to go to Europe. And I had just had my son, so I bought a car. I was going back and forth to see him and everything. And my uncle had gotten into a car accident. They didn't have the renter thing on their car, so I was taking them back and forth to work.
Right.
And I was dropping them off work one day, and this dude was standing outside. I was like, "Oh, he's seen them." I was like, "Oh, y'all got a new car? It's nice." And he's like, "No, it's my nephew's car. He just came home, just out of the military." And just hey, how you doing? And just saying what's up. And he asked me a couple questions. He's like, "Oh, you want a job? Come in and talk to me." And I'm in ball shorts and a wife beater with some slides and no socks on, toes out and everything.
Toes out.
And I was like, "Well, let me go home and change." You know what I'm saying? And he was like, "Nah, come talk to me." You know what I'm saying? Like, I took the opportunity, I seized it, but you know what I'm saying? It's just, I just think sometimes there is certain attire that, it's suitable and not suitable.
Right.
You know
what I'm saying is this, right? Don't go to the job interview with your bonnet on.
Right. That's not what he's saying.
There you go.
Well, I'm not saying doing that. What I'm saying is right. If I'm in a space where it's me going from point A to point B as the airport, I should be able to dress any fucking way I want to dress in public when I'm not doing anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this. So like I should be able to wear my hair the way I want to wear it or whatever, because it doesn't. Now, I'm not gonna go and be like, yo, go get a job at, say, Disney, being a prince at Disney.
So can somebody say, let's say,
hold on.
Let's say people are wearing stuff that's see-through. Men and women. That's
right.
fine.
That's fine.
On the airplane?
Listen.
I'm just asking.
Listen. Jamaican men. Okay. Jamaican men have been rocking see-through tank tops.
Okay, yeah, I got that.
You know what I'm saying?
The
fishnet joint, boy. So what I'm saying is
tight as hell.
Tight as hell. Listen, you want box with me? You want tech now?
Yeah.
What a romp with me?
We are romp with me. What I'm raising, I need is a rascal bombardacot. I put my wife beater on. With the holes he needs.
Or the fishnet with a wife beater.
Yep, the fishnet with
the wife. Yo.
Because let's talk about see-through. Remember them fucking lace Hawaiian shirts niggas used to wear all the time? Like, I
remember those.
The lace Hawaiian Dragon Ball Z, fucking hated them shits. And when I worked in fines, we sold a ton of them shits. It was like, these shits are so fucking ugly.
Right.
And it was just like Durham, just like, I gotta have one. It was just like, the silk. God.
Those things are super popular.
Yeah.
Atrocious. You probably got 5 or 6 of them in your joint.
Hey man, they still in the closet right now.
You got the one.
Let me grab one.
You probably got the shit to go from white to light blue to dark blue.
Oh my God.
I didn't have a little see-through version of that, but I did used to have the shirt with the shirt.
But you know the see-through version I'm talking about, like
I know you're talking about with the little
trash. Because then they used to put the silky t-shirts under them shits. From the muscle shirt, they put the little silky muscle shirts under them. Oh man, you fuck! I hope your chest hairs fall out.
Ow, that's
yo. I don't want to do a crazy transition, but. Speaking of, you were talking about this idea. Yo, did y'all saw the Verzuz, right? With Swizz Beatz and Timbaland.
Let's talk about Timbaland's outfit. That was pajamas too.
That's exactly what I was just about to say. Yo,
that was the Miami outfit ever.
I'm about to say I got a few of those. I got a few of those from my trip. I'm out here. I'm outside.
They're not for like slim niggas. They are not. That's the outfit for you. Need to have a little bit of booty to grab.
You gotta have a gut for that shit.
You know me, y'all. You know me. You know.
You like.
We talking about
how she feel about butts. You know what I'm saying?
You want to put hands in pockets.
Little hands in pockets. Yeah. Butts.
Right.
She likes big butts and she cannot lie. I understand.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, have a little something for that.
I would absolutely hate that.
Okay, to cut everything.
Put your hand on my pocket. Yo, I be Malcolm X movie like a motherfucker, yo.
So Candy, so when y'all walking through the airport, you got your leggings on. He's got his see-through shirt. And you got the hands in his pants, just holding on to the bum.
No, me and Katie had a whole conversation about this. We got a whole new season. Short sets and sundresses. She was like, dude, short sets with no drawers on. And, yeah, you know what I'm saying. You gotta be out there. You gotta be out there with your meat dangling. You know what I'm saying? Let that shit hit the house.
Doodle dangle in the dirt.
Deodorant now. They make deodorant for your balls, so there's no excuse for you to wear underwear.
Shout out to Ballsy.
There's no excuse for you to need to wear underwear anymore, fellas. Short sets and no underwear. You don't need underwear. You just use the balls deodorant.
What I'm saying, what I'm gonna tell you this right here. Some dudes can't do that because
I don't know if I go quite that far.
Nah. I'm saying for certain outfits, you could rock without.
Well, not all outfits. We're talking about the short sets.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but okay, listen, okay, chill out, because some people, because it's got to be dependent on the length of short too,
right? Because then you
don't want your junk, you don't want to be mid thigh shorts. You see how my shorts, like shorts right here, you can wear these without no drawers. They were silky, you good because they come past the knee a little bit. But you talk about like Tim's was mid thigh,
right?
And if you got more than if you were blessed, even a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And that's too baggy.
Right.
Yo, your whole nut out there. You know what I'm saying? Now you're like, oh shit. I done seen fucking phenomenal nuts.
It's like it's like getting some airflow. So that means they really don't need the underwear. Thank you, Bishop. Yeah, so that works. You're right.
But I'm saying, you see how your face was looking? All I can see is a bunch of candy carvers in my man's short space. Like, Hey, what's that? And then it might be cold or something that day. My man's not, you know what I'm saying?
He was in the pool earlier.
He's in the pool earlier. You know what I mean?
I'm always looking.
You are a pervert.
I don't care.
Out here grabbing ass, and the thumb stay straight. She just all 4 fingers.
Sitting like this now.
Right. Like, whole nut just fall like bloop bloop.
Yo, what in the world?
You know what I'm saying?
I can't be free balling in public. That's just I can't.
I free ball in public all the time.
I believe it, Bishop. That's your thing, man.
I
can't do it.
I've been on stage, hard body, free ball.
I mean, now if like I'm just running to the store real fast, then it is what it is. But I'm not going to plan my day, and I know I'm out, and I'm just going to be out. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah,
Jody understands.
I'm cool.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
But yo,
you got to catch that ass crack sweat too. That ass crack sweat is a motherfucker.
Can you imagine playing ball and?
No, you don't.
See, that's what I'm saying.
You don't ever.
No, these
you don't ever.
I ain't doing that.
These are
talking about leisure. You don't ever. First of all, don't ever, never. Don't wear boxers and play ball. You know what I'm saying? Them shits is like if you got heavy.
But then see, like for me, like my sweats or shorts sometimes is like loose. So even if it like slide down a little bit, like ass crack and all that stuff. Nah, I ain't doing that.
But I'm saying if you got your short set on,
we just want you to wear them. We want all we
like your short sets you got on that you going. This is what Kane's talking about. That you got the Timbaland short set with the shirt, the boom boom. That's when you don't wear no drawers, right? You just don't be out here.
That. I'm not. I'm
saying, you know what I mean? Be out there on you know what I mean? Slinging your wares, B. You out there on the corner.
Look, I'm outside.
You outside, like, hey, baby.
But
you sitting.
I'd have made the nigga.
You see me. I had
a towel on his lap and shit right now.
Out here.
Go ahead.
I don't know if the vibe was like that. Nah, you know.
You at the pool, B? You just sitting in your lounge chair, like, hey ladies.
Yeah.
Okay,
with a water bottle, with the water bottle intricately placed in.
What is it?
Now, but
the water bottle is wet.
It's like, how's everything going with y'all? That's what a water bottle. How you doing?
This guy.
Yeah.
Oh God.
This guy.
I think
but I said let's drink.
Oh my God.
Insinuating shit.
Hey,
yo.
Hey.
That's probably what Tim did when he was getting ready.
Look at that.
He did that same pose you just did.
Yes.
That boy.
Look at that. You can't be skinny. You gotta have some chest meat. You gotta have some thigh meat. You gotta have some shit with you.
Yo, but can we talk about this? How Tim skipped leg day though?
Yes, he did.
Aw, that's just the angle. Fuck y'all. He said that's
just the angle. What size shoe is those? Yo, Timbaland feet was super. I was like, yo, this guy like wearing 15.
Yo, I was thinking the same thing during the verse. I was like, yo, he got these giant. He got the Grill Master 4000s on, man.
Boy, that motherfucker had the biggest shoes on that they made.
I think
he was trying to dance on the stage in the big old giant shoes. I said, yo, this dude gonna fall off the stage in big ass shoes.
Word up, them big ass shoes. Then he started taking the shit.
I missed it.
How he called Justin Timberlake out twice.
Yo, I loved it.
He did.
He did.
Yeah, not Timbaland, Swizz.
Twisted.
For real?
Yo, because Tim kept dropping all these Justin Timberlake tracks, and he was like, yo, unless Just gonna do the verses, like I don't want to hear his voice anymore.
I don't want to hear his voice unless you can do
and they talked about it afterwards. You know, they always do the post-show rap or whatever case would be. And Tim was like, yo, I couldn't really hear you because it was so loud in the building. He was like, but I know I kept hearing you talk about JT. And he was like, yo, I was just in my battle mode. I was in zone. But he's like, JT, he takes a lot from the black community. Like, obviously he's like an R&B star, basically. You know what I'm saying? Right. And he's always got hip hop, people on his records. He was like, look, I like JT. Like, I don't have no smoke with JT. It's just he's always, he's taken from the culture. I want him to give back to the culture. This is the biggest stage, as far as black music right now. He was like, he needs to, come and, represent on this stage and show that he really cares for that community. He's like, I'm not trying to. He's like, he basically called him out. Right. He was like, it's not a personal, like, yo, I think you, a terrible person or anything. It's just from the outside, like, this is kind of your lane. So like, come on over here.
Thick. Y'all come out. You and Robin Thicke, y'all come do verses.
Well, Robin Thicke would definitely do it, but yeah, I kind of agree with him though. Like, I feel like Just would be a good versus to watch. I don't know who he would go against. Well, a lot of people saying Usher.
He would
have to go against Usher, but Usher it's got to be Usher and Chris Brown. They got to be 3 of them. Oh, that'd be crazy.
Oh,
Maybe doing the show about. But Usher, I mean, but
Chris Brown, and Justin Timberlake. What?
And they put into it. Yeah, that'd be wild. Actually,
that'd be crazy. Yeah, I would just want to give y'all a score update. My beloved 76ers, 105-22.
Yep.
122.
Yep.
Without is Embiid back?
No.
Okay. So we busting.
Yeah, we good though. We up.
Good shot. All right, just want to put that out there.
But yeah, I think that'd be I think that'd have been a dope one.
So what do you think?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Justin.
No, I was done.
What do you think about the fact that this is, or what do you think about the first like in person, like live versus? This was the first.
I thought it was cool. I mean, I didn't watch it. I don't remember what I was doing. But knowing,
he's probably out there listening to porno on loud.
Probably
it was a weekend. It was
probably
like, what was that Sunday? Was that Sunday? We was drinking.
I was working.
Yeah,
I was at work.
We were drinking or some shit. Or something.
I was at work. I was at work on Sunday.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So I didn't get to watch it. But I heard about it and I looked at the highlights and the clips and everything like that. So I was like, all right. Once again, like I said, it's a concert,
right?
Yeah.
When it was dope because
it was good though.
I was at the studio finishing up one of the tracks on Gorgeous Asshole or whatever. So came from the studio and left my charger. So I had to need to put it up. It's like, God damn. So you know what I did? I just put Verzuz on my phone, you know what I'm saying, and played it in the car. When I say I will crash 19 times. Like, listen, it was like, because the bass in the car felt like I was there. Felt like it was different. It's different in the car.
Right.
Like,
word.
It is.
It's so much different in the car. Because it was all about just concert. And I couldn't really look at it, you know what I'm saying? But
you just had to be there mentally.
Had to be there mentally. Bruh. When I say they was dropping, when they got in a bag, I was in the middle of my trip going up there. Like, I told my mans, I was like, listen, can't even talk to you.
I'm sitting in the car.
Listen, because he's like, yo, want to play them because he mixed it. He mixed it as he did it or whatever. He's like, here's the first mix on it. You know what I'm saying? After I left, you know what I mean? He's like, this is what I did some drops. He went up like, listen here, Jay. You know what I mean? Listen here, Jax. I can't listen to you. Got the verses going on. And I left him. And I think I left his door open too. You know what I'm saying? I think walked out, grabbed my shit, left his door wide open. I just walked out. He might got mosquitoes in his house. Just to get back to the verse, it's like, and I say, man, that shit was decent as fuck, boy.
Yeah, it was. I will say I was surprised at the numbers though, but I guess it's because they didn't really. I don't know. They feel like it didn't promote this one as big as they do other people. Like it was a big presentation. It was a Live nightclub in Miami. If you know anything about Miami, you know that's the spot.
Live on Sunday.
Exactly. And it was, I mean, it had good energy. There was certain points I would say the crowd felt slightly awkward because but
he called him out. You see how he was like, he told them niggas to get out of the Matrix and put their fucking phones down. I was like,
yes. Exactly. I was glad he said that.
I never understood the man who stands with his hand like this with his phone for 27 minutes of a concert.
Right.
What do you do? 27 minutes. And your brain, we know in science our brains don't process what we're videoing.
Right.
Like we're not actually enjoying the memory of it.
Exactly.
That's why a lot of times I don't film anything. I just take it in. I may get like the first 5 seconds or 30 seconds, and the rest of that,
right.
I'm living the moment.
For real, what I do it for, I'm just there. Like I'll video something to be like, yo, I'm here. I'm out here.
Yeah.
Right. Y'all not here. Because you miss so much.
Half of the time, I don't even do it to post. I just wanted to, even if I look back 5 years from now,
you
like,
say,
okay, that brings back
memory.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Everything else.
Like the Nas AOC with Lil Brother, that was a fun time. I have a few short videos of that and a few short photos, but like 27 motherfuckers said 38 minutes. You be like, why, sir? Put your phone down.
It's like, why are you looking at the concert through your screen?
Right.
Exactly. When you there,
I'm here with you.
Enjoy it. Yeah.
Enjoy the energy.
Yeah.
Enjoy the energy. It's like, yo, put your phone up. Like, I understand you're recording if your man's on stage. Like, all right, I gotta record this shit for them. But I'm not out here to hold. Like, for real, I'll forget to record anything. Like, for real, I'll go to shows and y'all shit. Like, I got a show fucking tomorrow.
Right.
You know what I mean? Y'all should come on out. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead and plug it.
Go ahead and plug it. You brought it up. Let's talk about it.
What you doing?
Where's that?
I gotta get. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Pulling it up. All right. We'll keep going while you pulling it up. Get the details right.
Where we going?
But like I remember, speaking of that, like I remember when we were doing Article a couple years back, and
yeah, we did that.
Yeah, and the joint with Just Blaze.
Yeah,
and I'm sitting there, and I remember I'm holding my phone, and I'm backwards. You know what I'm saying? So you can see me, and I'm standing behind Just Blaze and seeing the crowd or whatever. And I'm like, I'm thinking back to that. I'm like, I should have just been out there, you know what I'm saying? In the moment, instead of like me waiting for him to play the and I'm like, come on, just play this fucking song.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't know when it's gonna come. You don't want to be like, oh shit, here
I missed it, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like I missed so much more, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Like,
that's right.
So after that, I was like, nah, just 30 seconds in.
30 seconds in. So
That
tomorrow.
might be why I fuck with y'all. Y'all, you know what? All of you motherfuckers just won sprinkle.cool points and shit. Y'all you niggas get cupcakes for your birthday now. That's all.
Word.
Can you put some shrubbery in mine? I appreciate it.
I
would like a little shrubbery in mine.
I don't want nothing in mine.
Put some shrubbery
in. Justin, I know better. I would never do that. No, I would never do that to you, Justin.
Appreciate it.
I got it.
Rubbery. Okay, listen, but Deshaun and Soul, the materials and Vibe Shop are going to be at the Poorhouse in Raleigh. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be at the Poorhouse in Raleigh. Doors are at 7:30. Show starts at 8. So if y'all know the vibe, it's going to be the vibe. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be hosting.
Y'all come on out.
Y'all come on out and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? So they were gracious enough to hit me up. It was like, yo, can you and Kazi host and shit? I tried to hit Kazi. Kazi, you didn't hit me back. So I'm taking all the money for myself.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Thanks for not calling me.
Were you off? Because guess what?
I'm outside.
Let's come.
I ain't
gonna you want to host?
Nah, I ain't gonna be able to make it.
Nigga, Tracious.
Yeah, because guess what? Because guess what I would have did? I'd have called all. I'm like, yo, you know what? You said you wanted 2 hosts. Hey, I'm out here. Boom, boom, boom.
I'm gonna be away.
Okay, all right. I love it.
Understandable. Understandable. That mean that man take a flight. He getting flued out somewhere.
With a bonnet on.
With a bonnet on.
Yeah, with my bonnet on.
I don't know what?
I hear like Myth Bleak with a bonnet halfway on.
It to the airport. I'm gonna put one in my suitcase, but I am not wearing it to the airport.
Would you wear it once you put it on once you got on the plane?
Right.
No.
If you had a slick ass hairstyle, like so you gotta talk about your hair though. What if you got some bang bang curls or some shit like that?
Bang bang.
Bang bang.
And you got like a 6-hour flight.
You got 6
I'm definitely gonna do something protective.
Because your hair, your scalp sweat, boo. Got a sweaty scalp.
What I'll do,
you gonna put the scarf in the fedora.
Protective, like I'll do the preparation version, like the twists, and leave the twists in till I get off the plane, and then take the twists out and fluff the hair out. I'll do that shit. That's what I'll
do. So you'll go in and look like Celie.
That's
Ms.
right.
Celie.
If that's what we want to call women who have natural hair that's braided down.
The style of hair.
I know. It ain't a good feeling when you
gotta watch what you say.
It is Miss Celie. Miss Celie is Whoopi Goldberg. It's iconic. Right, you would come through. You could come through with the pop smokes.
You have never been
with the pop smokes.
You come through with the pop smokes.
Not the pop smokes.
Oh man,
the pop.
Anyway, yeah, I'm probably gonna keep it up. I mean, like I said, I don't have a problem with bonnets.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've worn scarves out of the house, but there's a way I try to wear them so that I feel good and comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
But if they comfortable, I guess that's their business.
Right. I got a question. Who is Vibe Shop, or what is Vibe Shop?
Oh,
I'm unfamiliar with that one. Oh, okay. Shout out to Vibe Shop.
Shout out to Vibe Shop.
But that's a good thing about being a host of some of these shows. I get to discover people.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't never know who Zoo Crew or the Materials were unless I hosted a show with them on it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Or OC from NC or anybody else. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these cats that I'm fans of, I discovered at shows that I was hosting.
Right.
So
that's what's up.
So shout out to me for getting the fans. Also,
And Beats and Bars is coming up. Daniel, we
Bars.
excited about that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? They just put out the lineup. I meant to ask you last week because you was like, da, 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 but I was like, nah, I'll wait. You know
I want to wait.
Because I'm a fan,
right.
so I want to wait for the lineup. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to Crystal. You know what I'm saying? I'm always a fan. Always going to support Beats and Bars.
So, but shout out to Beats and Bars. Also, I'm bringing 16 is not enough back. So that's why I was late. I was having a meeting with the cats that some of the cats that are going to be in 16 is not enough.
Okay,
just running down the rules and regs for them and all that stuff. And I'm proud of myself.
I got a new rule. Can they wear the short sets?
You can listen. You can I might for Candy. Give me a link to some of these short sets. You know, Sheen.
Yep. Fashion Over Men.
There you
go. Fashion Over Men.
Yeah. I'm gonna get some wild out marky shit.
Just get the next size up that you normally wear.
Oh, okay.
Because they don't be fitting right.
Yeah, I don't want it to fit right. I ain't had no drawers on. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Oh, you came for this. This is what you came for.
Telling y'all.
You're gonna look at this, and then I'm right here. I'm on stage too.
Get the light colors.
So it's like right here.
Yeah.
So don't get a dark color.
Nah, don't get the dark colors. Get the light colors.
Be out there in pure ass fucking salmon. Or what P had on?
Ballet.
Yeah, better than the ballet.
Out there with that ballet. You know what I'm saying? What you got? I got that ballet with that Carolina blue stripe in it. What?
Hey!
Be out there mug like, how y'all doing tonight?
Hold on. How we doing, Bishop?
Like, how y'all doing? Hey, how's everybody going? Is everything going good with y'all ladies tonight? How you feel?
Yo,
turn every chair into a rocking chair.
Every chair. Yeah.
I'm just saying, if we do sundress season all the time.
Right, short set season.
Yeah, I want a short set.
That shit's hard. That's hard,
bro. I'll be killing them. Huh? They ain't got the price on it, but they're cheap. That joint.
Short set.
Yeah, that'd be all day. That's that half stripe, half flower.
Don't hold
I can't. We can't. I don't know what happened just now, but I
just saw something. One of them short sets was dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'll take a picture.
You found a short set.
I'm telling you, I'm outside.
Yo, I'm gonna find some cheap short sets.
You got a lot of leg.
I'm outside.
That's what I'm saying. But you gotta have. But they gotta be like thigh. They gotta be like mid thigh though. I mean,
I'm outside. What I got is what I got.
You gotta have them
I'm outside.
Mid thigh. Don't be out there, motherfucker, with them short sets on your calf muscles.
Look,
you can't have that.
Look, I got what I got. Right? Look, I'm outside.
B. Hey, listen.
I got a whole lot of confidence.
Listen, you fine, man.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? You false. No, I'm saying you not fine as in
no homo.
Frog.
What is it? I don't know.
There you go.
Not fine as in frog head, nigga. I'm saying just you fine like, yo, you shouldn't be tripping. You are okay, brother. You can rock your little shorts.
It's okay to get a black man a compliment and tell him he's got.
I'm saying he got childlike knees though. His knees didn't meet puberty yet. You know what I'm saying? He got small knees.
Nigga? Like you nigga, it's okay for niggas to what's that shit?
Compliment.
Where they was complimenting each other. He was like, you smell excellent.
Yeah.
Yo, first of all, that compliment battle. Have y'all seen that ever before? That compliment battle was hilarious. He was like, "You probably take care of all your kids."
Yeah, man.
It was so aggressive. But yeah, man. Verzuz was dope. Tim joint was dope. It was hot. It was crazy. Short sets all day. I'm gonna go ahead and get the short set. I'm glad they brought them back. I put a challenge out to niggas too in the rap industry because you know what I'm saying they get the flaming hoodies and all that stuff, but they never like give us a short set. I rock a OC from NC short set or Oasis Space short set.
So hot. You know what? I know somebody. Let me see what I can do.
Word up. Let me get
You know what? Get a Candy Carver short set.
Let me get a Candy Carver. Candy.
Yo, Candy, for real. Yo.
I'm not even playing.
The shorts with a T?
Well, yep.
It's already been designed.
Already with the colors and the
wiggling one.
Y'all don't understand. It's already been designed.
Yeah.
I just we've talked about it. and we talked about it recently again. We just need to follow through on it, and I'm gonna call him.
Yep, DTG them joints.
Word up.
We are
DTG all over print. Candy, that's
it's already been talked about. Just FYI, it's already been designed. It's in hand.
You got a lady on the shirt too?
No, it's a different thing.
Okay.
See, Candy gonna make her short sets crazy because it's gonna the pattern around the crotch area gonna be a little bit different. It's gonna be different colors. It's gonna be like, it's gonna be like
it's gonna be like
this, and then it's gonna be black and white right where your crotch area is. It's like what's all that colors? Is black,
like cameo,
right?
Wired up.
Ow!
Ow!
I am body positive for everyone. All right, right.
Okay, like I need to see that thing. Let me go ahead and take a little stripes out of it.
No doubt.
You know, if Lizzo out here, right? Everybody can be out here, like in their whole glory.
And your skin that you're in. Right. Like people be out here like, yo, I remember when I was skinny. It's like, yo, you need muscles. You get no muscles. Get this fat up on here.
But I don't want to divert. You know, we diverted. We was talking about beats and bars. Like I said, I still want to shout them out. I'm excited for it. What's the lineup? I know they just announced.
Lineup. It's going to be Burn Bright, Queen.
Okay.
Queen Lion. Ali Muhammad. Kazi and Shane.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's gonna be a dope lineup right there.
Yep, it's a dope lineup. I've heard all of them. I've heard all this shit. I'm fucking good. I'm liking Burn Bright. I like what he represents.
Okay.
I like his flow. He runs.
I should have got Deshaun's niece. She's great.
Well, maybe next year.
I don't know what the booking was. I wasn't a part of that.
Yeah.
But
I wasn't either. But you know what I'm saying. But I try to put my joints. But again, this is a free. It's free.
Free 99.
Free 99.
Free
99.
Church, right?
Yep. And then we're gonna be over there by the old courthouse. You know where the parking lot by the old courthouse. That parking lot right there. We're gonna have that over there. So it's gonna be vendors. It's gonna be food trucks.
That's what's up.
A whole lot of things going to be activated throughout the whole weekend. So and it's going to be super duper unequivocally free.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yep, there it is. Ali Muhammad, Burn Bright, Kazi Queen, Shame Gang. You know what I'm saying? Sponsored by WENC Music. You know what I'm saying? That's where Kazi work at too.
Word
out there.
Yeah, he's still putting in his joint. Make sure y'all check his joint out, Inside Voices.
You know
what I'm saying? Make sure y'all cop his music. You know what I'm saying? 1,000 Shades of Black. You know, he is that's fam. That's gang right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And then he got music with Shane. They just did some joints together. Make sure y'all cop that. Go watch the videos, stream the music, do everything, even buy it. It's like 99 cents. You got $1.
You got $1.
Buy the whole $1.
Put up $1. You know what I'm saying? People gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like I start, one of the reasons I still stream, but I still try to buy music is because I started thinking about the thought process and the time they put into putting the music, and then most of them are still paying for a producer, still paying for the studio time, still paying for to get mixed and mastered. You know what I'm saying? They're putting their music out. You know what I'm saying? They're paying to put their art out. You know what I'm saying? Right. I can give you $1.
Exactly.
Or $2, $3. Like I don't mind it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like if I'm already going to a show or like if you put out enough music for the free, you know what I'm saying? And I started doing that. I forgot when it was. I mean, before I started really considering it, because I used to burn music like everybody, but it was Fab when he put out the Soul Tape album, the actual joint.
Right.
Okay. And he was like, I done dropped all these mixtapes, for people for free. He's like, y'all can give me a little 10. And I'm like, you know what? You have been dropping some joints for
goodness for us.
I can give you the free. You know what I'm saying? And then, becoming friends, and with people that do music and art and, everything, and just knowing the business behind it. You know what I'm saying? And just wanting to support.
Right.
Like I can give y'all a couple $. You know what I'm saying?
It's one of those, it's one of the things, it's like, or be in service too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, I try to not like where I can go in and people like, yo, Bishop, why you pay? You know what I mean? Knowing that damn well I can probably walk into 85% of all hip hop shows and just walk the fuck in. You know what I'm saying? High five the man at the door and be like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't, but it's like, what's $10?
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here if I'm at, because I don't get to enjoy this process. You know what I'm saying? It's like this. I'm paying for my entertainment. It's like, because I'm always on the other side, and it's like, it's always work. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I have a good ass time at my job, but it's like, I don't get to sit down and motherfucker just have a conversation with niggas, you know what I'm saying? Or shit like that. You know what I mean? So it's like, so I feel what you're saying. It's like,
and then even for me, like, even if it is like, I'll get them free, like, nah, you want a list or It's like, all right, well, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna tip the bartender straight. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, the bartender gonna get this 40 from me. Right. Because
I was gonna pay that anyway.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put out this money anyway. Let me just go ahead and make somebody else, benefit a little bit better. You know what I'm saying?
Let me get a t-shirt.
Let me buy a t-shirt. Right. Or let me do, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know what I'm saying?
The moral to the story is, motherfuckers, support the creatives.
Support the creators.
Because creatives got you through the damn pandemic.
Exactly.
Man, saved your motherfucking life.
You know what I'm saying? Support the creators. Period. You know what I'm saying?
Saved your motherfucking life. Yo, we need to, I want to say this right here. D Nice needs to go in the hip hop or the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
He will. He's gonna get all his roses while he's living, and it's gonna come in the form of checks and awards.
Yep, he needs to get all that shit because he single-handedly saved him. That damn Swizz Beatz and that damn Timbaland boy didn't motherfucking save the world. They gave us something to do. You hear me? And also ESPN running fucking classic sports.
I was gonna say, yeah, right. And then, but ESPN's the docu series.
Word up.
A couple of things that we really needed, to manage, and those were definitely things.
Yeah, D Nice was, and I don't know how like people just caught the way. I mean, he was just playing some good sets, and everybody listening, start sharing. Everybody like, yo, it's 200,000 people on this joint, like, and then you start seeing people in the comments like, yo, Michelle Obama's what in the comments, like, yo, she really in this motherfucker watching this joint too, like, it was just crazy, like, oh damn, like,
and he said he was struggling, being alone and kind of getting a little depressed, and to keep himself uplifted,
right?
That's how he started in the first place,
right.
Because he said like gigs were getting canceled left and right, just like all his emails were cancellations.
Right.
And then on top of it, like isolation and like not being where his family was at.
Right.
And he said it was just a whole lot to process. And he started doing it initially from the same place where we were like in struggle. He was there too, but he used his creativity as an outlet to make himself feel better, and then realize other motherfuckers, it helped them too.
Right. It did.
So that's beautiful. Like, there's gonna be a whole slew of movies and like books written about this last year, and it'll be really interesting because that story is going to have to get retold in some capacity.
Right.
And I'm looking forward to it just because that fucking Verzuz, yes, but really, like, if we had to choose, we're gonna go with D Nice. Like that shit is powerful. Like that shows you the power of the DJ, of music, of creativity, and how it benefits us all to have it, and how we should value it monetarily more.
Right. And then on top of that, he did it like mostly not even playing like a whole bunch of the shit that we call bullshit. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he had some crazy sets, and you just vibing, listening. Like, so many people would have a joint, put their phone down, like they wasn't even listening, looking for the comments. They just put their phone down. Exactly. I'm sitting on the deck. I got wine. I'm just chilling, and you know what I'm saying?
Just vibing out. Because at the end of the day, now what he's done is this right here. He has solidified his next 5 years of DJing.
Oh yeah.
He is now. You can't get D Nice. You can't get D Nice. D Nice before the pandemic, you could get D Nice for $45 in the.
And he's upped everybody's value. He's upped everybody.
He's upped the value of
right, because now you realize that guess what? DJ D Nice MC used to be MC. Like shout out to the transition.
My
in
name
hip-hop.
is D Nice.
Shout out to the transition in hip
because you
hop.
don't know how I did it.
And I speak for this for myself and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? We all have dreams of being rappers and everything like that. But please understand, ladies and gentlemen, young folk out there listening, you don't always have to be the rapper.
Right.
There are many jobs in hip hop that you can transfer to. And also, when you stop being popular as a rapper, do something else. That's what I did. Shout out to Ninja Turtle socks. Fucking dig those down the toe.
Appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? It's like I transitioned over to hosting from being an MC. Now I'm coming back to being an MC, right? And I never lost the heart of it of being you know what I mean, being in hip hop. But look at the transition, because I think D Nice right now is a bigger DJ than he was ever an MC.
Rapper.
A rap.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
It's like he got that foundation, but now it's like, yo, D Nice at 50 years old, he's gonna be working for the next 15 years off of fucking the pandemic.
Off the pandemic.
Pandemic mixes.
That's because he left
quarantine mixes killed it.
And then also he had a foundation in this as well. It wasn't like he just started DJing. Like he was already doing
everybody. Yeah, he was known already for his DJing and everything like that. But
he flipped it in a way that most DJs struggle with, because if you're nice in the private event space, usually only calls you get are in that particular space. But he took that, hey, this is what I do whenever, when I'm rocking these parties that are invite only for these, high rollers or whatever the case may be. This is the type of stuff we're doing. And it's like, oh, I want that experience too. So like you said, he's going to be booked and busy for the next 5 years at least.
Yeah, he's worried about them checks he lost. He got those joints tenfold.
Right. And then especially when he put his cash app, he's like, yo, just cash app.
Just cash at me. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? And niggas was like, niggas was in that shit like
a couple people gonna be like, yeah, man, I got it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's $100. Like, can you imagine Michelle Obama, like, yo, oh shit, here's $500. Like, what I'm gonna do with it? You know what I'm saying? Shit, I get everything for free anyway. I don't own a country.
You know what I'm saying?
But I don't own a country and shit. Like, what are we gonna do? We don't do
exactly.
That. Like, do the Obamas pay to get into places? Speaking of paying to get into places, do they got to pay?
What do you mean pay to get into where? Did they get into to get into Club Live? Like where,
you're saying,
where,
you know what I'm saying? What you gonna do? Like,
would you charge them to get in your comedy stuff?
Hell yeah, fuck y'all, man. Y'all better give me that money. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Tip the bartender too with your punk ass.
I believe you say it just like that too.
I DJ at the so I went to a cookout and there was a cookout, like a creative, it was like a vendor thing, but I'll explain later. Anyway, it was a private event. What?
Explain it now. You can explain it now. It's okay.
So my friend Marla, she bought a house and the intention was to make it into a creative space where she can have yoga class, to have people come and do yoga classes and sell their art and sell their clothes they make, and they sell like candles and teas and it's large enough in the backyard where you can host events. So anyway, she had her first opening, like a season opening event since COVID, and so there was a DJ, and I'm pretty sure he comes and does it out of the love of the space and the intention behind the organization. But he had a whole a whole tip jar on his DJ table, and it was empty, and it bothered me in a new way. That's all I know to say. It bothered me in a new way. And as I'm walking out, I got some bills in my purse, and I just you tip the DJ,
right?
And I don't know if it was the absence of opportunities to tip a DJ over the last year or what. I don't know, or the D-Nice effect. I don't know.
Right.
All I know is I was irritated that it was empty and nobody else was feeling it. But he was jamming out. So you get a motherfucker some money. And now it just seems like, since we know that music made us so happy, like we want people that curate the happy music to come around. like my usual DJ for my house party birthday. I really want to have a house party birthday again. We'll see. September is a little, I don't know, but I want
y'all vaxxed up, right?
Huh?
We vaxxed up.
Vaxxed up, right?
We are.
Had that damn party. We outside.
You know what I'm saying? Don't invite P Nominal though.
Oh yeah, maybe not. But yeah, like I have a standard DJ I've always used, and I think my DJ is gonna get to have a break and actually come to the party this year if I have one.
Mm-hmm.
And I already know who I'm. We talked about it at my last birthday party, so hopefully that person will DJ this year.
That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
And that DJ is Kid Capri. Okay.
You say what?
And that DJ is Kid Capri. Like, can he be doing it? My last DJ, he's doing this. DJ's my party. And you be like, God damn, it's Questlove.
Right.
You be like, Candy, what did you want?
Like, yo, it'd be like 5 people at Candy's party or whatever, and one of them niggas be Questlove, and the other one be Sam Cooke Ghost. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, God damn. This party was lit.
But isn't it nice to just like know cool people and they do kind things and it not be about like name dropping? Ain't it nice?
You just know cool people that do cool shit. You know what I'm saying?
But listen, but Candy will have some like she be having some like quinoa steak. Questlove be there, the ghost of fucking Sam Cooke, and a unicorn.
Quinoa steak. It's
He's so funny. She'd be like, yo, I'm gonna get this unicorn. Like, what? Like a unicorn? Yeah, I'm gonna get a real unicorn. It's not gonna be a Pegasus because I can't, that was too expensive. But I'm gonna get this whole old ass non-flightless unicorn.
Let me tell you about my new dream before I know we gotta go soon or whatever, but let me tell you about my new dream.
Go ahead, MLK.
And it's not even a big dream, it's an attainable dream that I just need to figure out the base of it for. So you know everybody got fun backyards now, right? So now the thing I want next, I want there's a 6-person inflatable hot tub.
Okay.
And I want one.
Go ahead.
I think I can write it off as a business expense because aches and pains.
Therapeutic.
Yeah.
But now who the 6 people that you want to the important part is who the 6 people that you want in
5
there.
people.
Because the other 5 people, because you don't want to make nigga tea.
Wait, because they ain't been wearing their drawers and they
be out of here wearing their drawers. Just got that ball deodorant on it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm jumping in it. I'm telling you, I'm jumping in your hot tub.
I want to put the projector up and watch movies in the fucking hot tub. I've already saw this shit, yo. It's neat. Yeah. So, and they're only $700.
Oh, yeah, you good? Yeah, go ahead.
And anything
the Xbox is only what 500. So yeah, you know what I'm saying that's only $200.
Right, and it says 6 people. We know we don't work at capacity, right?
Right.
So 6 means
put 4
on a good day, and somebody's really skinny.
Right.
5, but 6 means 4. Right.
Actually, for real, it depends on for real. It's like this. It depends on who's in the hot tub.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it's like, yo, sometimes it's inappropriate. You know what I mean? Like I'm resigning myself to never be able to get in Candy's hot tub. I'm just resigning myself to that.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I can't do. Nope. Inappropriate.
Right.
Like if it was just like me, Justin P getting fine. But after somebody with real breasts gets in, I got to get out. It's inappropriate. Got to go.
Ain't no man. I'm sorry that I count. It's frustrating that I count, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry, Candy. I'm good. I'm just gonna stand on the outside.
Just laying on the edge, talking to people. Yeah,
I know. You won't catch me in no
folding chair. Nigga gonna be in a folding chair.
Well, exactly. Nah, shout out we went to the mountains one time. We took a trip with all friends. I think it was one of the big cabins. We got about 8 people to come with us and shit. And me and my homeboy Schemes, man, we found that hot tub, and we was in that joint like 2 fat mobsters in Miami. We had bottles floating in the damn hot tub. We was just in that joint, yo. So everybody's like, "Where Bishop and what's like?" We had the whole, and then the whole party had to come, and then it was like, God damn.
I keep saying I'm gonna take a trip to the mountains.
Yeah, man. Let's do it. I mean, let's go. We could go to this is a nice cabin. I mean, Houston Haven. The cabins is if you bring a few people with you. it'll be probably like $60 maybe like a night if you stay the weekend or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like for the whole weekend, huh?
Want to do it this summer?
Man, should we do the summer? Or I like it when it's like getting a little bit cold.
Like so, like when October.
Yeah, I say
September it get real cold. It was cold last time, but you know,
it'd be chilly at night. It'd be chilly at night in September. Chilly at night.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You know what I'm saying? We had the big ass fucking Saint Bernard that lived next door and shit. And that shit was like, it came up on the porch. So you absolutely know that it was there. And my man's wife was like, oh shit, it's a motherfucking bear at the door. So we downstairs in a bonus room. Like, what the fuck is Zena talking about? And she from New York. She's like, yo, y'all gotta see this fucking big ass Saint Bernard. It was like, yo, go out there. Go out there. Ain't going on this dog. The fucking dog is like 300 pounds.
Right.
But it was like, I was like, nah, they must let him in because he's just not gonna walk over here and just sit. That's his spot. So he went outside or whatever. But that motherfucker he was super friendly and super heavy. It was like one of those situations. If he wanted to do anything, he would have done it.
Yeah.
It's nothing we can do.
Yeah, I booked the joint in California in the desert. It's one of them like igloo joints. It's basically like a plastic glass cabin or whatever.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I went out there, so I'm going out there in August.
Oh, it's a black. I'm saying, are you sure it's gonna be hot though, right?
In August,
it'll be fine.
In the desert?
At night, the desert gets
it's gonna be cool. Like, it's gonna be chilly, but during the day, like
you're gonna be fucking on fire, man. And you in a glass house.
But I'm just saying, like the whole joint is crazy. It's just like your sleeping area. Everything else outside, like they got swings and the little hot tub pool thing, fire pit, all that. It's straight. Yeah.
And this is
I'm out there in August.
Where is that?
It's in California.
We're trying to scare people, Bishop. Shut
up. What I'm not.
It sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's straight. Yeah.
Ain't no way to Pete. No, I'm
telling you, look, this year I've been outside all year. I'm staying outside.
You should, because you either working or outside. Like, so you should. Like,
Yep. He needed and shit. You know what I'm saying? He needed that shit. I can't wait till this Africa trip. You know what I'm saying?
No.
This Africa trip would be crazy. I'm bringing home a lion.
Hey.
I'm gonna get them 3 years, 3 to 4 years. I'm out in Africa, like with a fucking lion be. Where you Bishop at? Fucking lion be. I might not come back. I might be like Killer Mike. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go to Ghana to remember my name. I might come to Ghana. And just like, y'all speak enough English? Let's go.
They got they really wear short shirts in Ghana.
Boy, I'm telling you, I'm out there joint with that short shirt.
They really wear short shirts in Ghana.
You are nasty. Hey, listen, this has been Intelligently Ratchet. Y'all fellas, anytime y'all get a chance, you know what? I'm glad to see my homegirl, Candy, is a card-carrying member of the Perverse Squad. But for my man, Space Ghost, with the most, Justine, you know what I'm saying, Constantine the Third, my man, Patrick, Phenomenal P, MC Extraordinary Money Ski, and my homegirl, Cleophas Jones. This is Intelligently Ratchet, man. We had a good time with y'all. I hope y'all had a good time with us, man. We out, man. See y'all next week.